Yeah.
At that West Ham game, I saw some atrocious things. Fathers swearing in front of their children.
100%.
I saw a little kid stand up like his dad like this. I said, what are you gonna do?
Did you fucking
He said, why are you gonna fall down the field? I'm thinking like, bro, you're 8 years old.
Bro, I think hooligan culture, football hooligan culture is genuinely the worst culture to exist. It's the most dangerous and violent culture to exist in this country.
No, it's crazy.
I love it. I love it for them.
Oi, thank God, sit down.
Nah, it's so stupid because the thing is, when the player turns around to the person, they're like, oh, what?
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me? What?
And
it's
they do this.
You've been saying all this stuff all this time.
Yeah.
Now they turn around to you and oh, what?
Death threats when you're sitting on the wrong side. You were sitting on the West Ham side
I was
as a
in the West
gunner.
Ham
Some
stand.
great seats.
It was amazing seats.
Great seats. Where did you get them from?
My friend, shout out Gherkin.
Hey, shout out Gherkin.
He bought me the tickets.
Yeah, it's a shame you didn't want to give me no tickets.
I mean, he got free. That's the best he can do. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, could have added 1 mile.
Yeah, but what?
You've been to a football match. You'll manage, man. It's not everyone that's...
No, but you know what? Yeah, sometimes I don't like talking about that because I was in the box.
I want to talk about the too much. I was in that box with Ian Ray.
I was about to say Sean Wright Phillips is his son. You don't know. I don't know football.
That was a great time though.
Oh, it was.
That was a really, really
I can
good
imagine.
time.
I definitely want to do that at Arsenal for sure.
It was very good. And they won that
great.
day.
Yeah.
It was a good day.
Yeah,
the tickets would cost 10,000.
I don't know about that. It was gifted to me.
Free.
Gifted.
It was
Free.
gifted. So. Yeah, shout out to the Brandon sponsorship team of Barclays.
Yeah, shout out
I'm
to
not dead no
them,
more,
man.
so I can say that.
Yeah.
Still waiting for my gifted from Nike.
You'll be waiting until they decide.
My company takes me on that PJ. I'm still waiting.
Come on, shout out to PJBA.
Yeah, man.
All right then, guys.
All right,
should we get started with today's episode? Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 139 of Hype and Vinsum.
139.
Yeah, man. 139 episodes deep.
Yes, sir. And I'm talking real serious because we're standing on business today. Today we are standing on business.
Straight up.
Straight up. Stand on business.
I don't think y'all standing on business.
Did you hear the way I introduced this episode? Oh, we standing on business.
I don't
Sure.
think y'all out there standing on business. We're standing on business.
Skinny?
Skinny?
Skinny? I was so puzzled.
You gotta check it out.
Pyru, wearing blue. Isn't Pyru Bloods?
Nah, I think that's them guys, man.
No, Pyru is Bloods.
Check out, dog.
Shout out Pyru.
Yeah, man.
Beat it.
Now, thank you. Standing on business. So, guys, as you know, we always try to make a theme. Like a cowboy looking for a holster.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
All right, guys. As you know, these men are drunk. As you man know, we always like to come with a theme for our tables trainers. In fact, if it's all right with you guys, I would like to pause and I would like to do a quick shout out, a quick support shout out to my guy Yusuf. Shout out Yusuf. Yusuf sent us a really lovely message a couple of weeks ago. It might have been last week.
Yeah.
And it was genuinely one of the most uplifting messages I had received in a minute because, you know, this podcast thing, we talk about it all the time. It's hard.
Yeah, man. This shit hard. Yeah,
Okay. And we have got some exciting things in the works and it's very difficult when you don't feel like it's being received. The hard work you're doing is being received. So it's always really nice to hear from people that tell us that they, you know, that they listen to the pod, how often and how much of a support they are. So a big shout out to you, Yusuf.
Yeah.
Really appreciate you. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you've eaten today.
Yeah, I can't wait till we do a book signing and randomly Jay-Z shows up, because you
Yeah,
said
man.
Jay-Z for sure.
And he says
I stand
it's
on
me.
business.
Do you know what's mad is that
Jay-Z.
the day that happens,
Yeah.
and I actually see Jay-Z there looking like Wizard Kelly.
I'm gonna
it's
be. I
be
told
mad.
you.
Yeah.
I told y'all.
You was right.
I told y'all. Y'all
Yeah.
didn't believe me.
I
Shout
hear
out to Yusuf.
Shout out to Yusuf, man. All right, press and play. Back into Tables Trainers. So, guys, you know we always try and come with a theme.
Yeah.
And as you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about love. Love will keep us together. And oh, baby.
As my dad would say, love isn't everything, man. Get off the script.
What?
Okay, shout out Daddy Terry.
Shout out
Now,
him.
okay, so anyway, back to the theme. So we always try to come up with a theme, and this time is no different. We are speaking to a popular theme that sits within marriage, weddings, all that good stuff.
Dating.
And the theme of the Tables Trainers chat. And the theme of today's Tables Trainers is something old, something new, something battered, and something blue. Now, we've done our best
Yes.
with what we have.
We definitely have the something used.
Okay.
We've hit the nail on some of them.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Huh?
All right. Let's get started. But before we do, if you're listening, it will do you well, as always, to come on down to YouTube Town, where you can see these trainers in a while.
In a real life.
All right. To the right of me.
Yeah.
What do we have?
Something blue.
Close
Where?
enough. Close enough. Blue.
You're joking,
Tobi.
man. You didn't have any. What happened to your Jordan 1s?
I can't. Which one?
Your black and blue.
The black,
Black
and blue.
I ain't got no black and blue.
La la.
Jordan 1 black and blue. I ain't got no black
Wait,
and blue.
I-
With
I'll-
the Royals.
Out of all of us,
Yeah.
I don't have the
Tobi
Royals.
doesn't have them anymore.
Do I have any blue shoes?
You don't have no blue. You, out of all the people.
The Vans. Sorry, I didn't mean to say.
Hell no. 'Cause
They're blue?
That's old dude, blue dude.
The
That's
thing
terrible.
is, that is less blue than white.
that is a very pale blue.
That ain't
too.
even blue.
But it's blue. You're
That's-
showing me obsidian and you're telling me
Shit.
something blue. You're joking, man.
Wait, who's got blue trainers out of all of us?
None of us do.
I've got the Vans.
No,
Kesi,
that doesn't count,
come
man.
on, man.
It's baby blue.
Take
bro.
your kids out of here.
Baby blue.
Nonsense.
Not
Bring 'em
kids.
back wood. Yeah, beat your ass.
Wait. Who's got blue trainers out of all of us?
I don't have
You
blue
might
trainers.
have some.
Wait, let me check.
You know that when we transport back to the house.
He opened the door.
Like this.
That was definitely not there. There's no blue.
There's no blue.
No blue.
There's
there.
no blue.
Oh
I've
God,
got
your Lanvons.
Yeah, that would have worked.
Fuck.
Are they blue?
Yes.
With the
Dark
shiny.
blue.
Now you're gonna tell him what? It's black. It's not right.
If you're gonna bring on Lamons, then I could have brought my Laura Fianas.
You could have brought those.
Not the Lurafian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could have brought those.
Yeah,
could
but
have.
I don't know.
Shoulda, woulda,
But
kid.
while we're talking about Lambon, I want to jump back on.
No. All right, guys. So we're starting with something blue, and this is the Nike Vomero. It is the biggest cop out I've ever seen since we started this podcast, but we're gonna run with it. This is the Photon Dust. It's actually white and silver with some
Photon Obsidian.
dark blue obsidian detailing. It's not right,
Great trainer.
but it's okay. This is Tobi's pair. Michael's spoken about it enough.
Umpteen times.
Yes.
it's
so,
such a sick trainer, man.
All right, thank you. So, let's move on to something old.
I feel like these need
To the left of me.
white gloves because they might crumble in my hand.
Shush your mouth, man. So to the left of me, we have. These look haggard, mate.
I'm gonna keep them here for you guys.
Tita, is it done? Tita, it is it done?
Look, if anyone wants a pair of size 38 Balenciaga Triple S, lightly used,
9 out of 10 condition.
lightly used, 9 out of 10 condition, does not come with a box that comes with spare laces. You shout me, it's here for you. Fits a size 6, fits best.
You gotta also
UK
remember that they're
39.
limited edition. They don't sell these
Limited edition. You can't find these again. Trust me, dog.
man.
I've had these since 2016, 2017.
since the beginning of time.
Yeah, man.
Since the dawn of time.
Cash.
Yeah. I can't lie. When Earth was made, Sky was made, the Triple S's were there in the garden.
Back in the days where Offspring used to tell you to remove your shoe, you just wore these and you saw your shoe size on the toe.
Yeah, those good times, man.
Good times indeed. Anyway, we actually bought these from Selfridges, so shout out MBT, a sponsor.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to you. Now, moving on. I mean, is there really anything else to say about this trainer?
This is a trade that
What,
should
the
never
Triple
come
S?
back.
It's a legendary shoe, though. I won't cap.
The
Oh, for
Triple
sure, it
S,
had its time.
the Triple S disrupted as big as the Soul is, it really did what it was supposed to do.
Agreed.
It disrupted the whole industry.
Agreed.
The one thing about Balenciaga, which I really like, they've had a number of disruptors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number.
They've had a number of errors. You had these. I was actually gonna. That was
Did you
my
say
next
errors?
Errors.
question. Yeah. ERA.
Okay, I thought you meant errors.
Mistakes.
ERROR.
No. So I was actually gonna ask. That was my next question. Which Balenciaga?
Hey, Balop.
We could have skimmed past that.
Balance.
Okay. All right.
Alright, cool.
Which Balenciaga era was your favorite?
Arenas.
It has to be the arenas or the
Let's not
pleated.
even go there. Arenas.
Arenas
But what
was
about the
time.
pleated?
It was the
though?
same time. I'll have to say it's always part of the same time.
No, you
Because
have
I'll
to
tell you
pick
why.
it by one shoe.
I'll tell
Okay.
you why. Because
Arenas.
it's the ones that were really edgy that went for the pleated.
Mm.
No one really saw the vision of the pleated, but it was around the same time.
I know that the arena time was the most legendary time.
Hey.
But as a woman who did not buy at arenas, it's the runners.
The runners
The
were cold.
runners period. Stop talking to me,
But
man.
the runners
Triangular in the front.
Yeah,
it was a very cold silhouette, but
is
it
that?
only fit certain people.
I think only fit women.
If you had, and women and small feeted men.
No, see that's the thing. So the trousers were too
Small-feeted.
tapered. There was a limit to the amount of tapering that you should be doing your jeans, and back then we were tapering a bit too much so that it could show the shoe.
Ankle
It
was suffocating.
It was a scary sight. I can't lie. So I'll have to say arenas. top it,
Arenas.
I hear it. I do understand.
Arenas were cold. They were so cold.
I'm looking for a 9 out of 10, brand new, never been worn black pair.
Cold possible.
No.
Actually, I can't say it's impossible. It's very possible.
There's probably some warehouse
Yeah.
somewhere that has some. pair somewhere.
100%.
Sorry, shout out Slow Downs with A, yeah, but I've just gone to try and get tickets because they were sold out. They sold out really quickly. And they've got tier 4 general admission for £30.
Hey, they're doing well.
£30.
Yeah, man. Because
They
Don
don't
Toliver
like business.
concern it. Anyway,
They're doing
Whoa,
business.
whoa.
That's their known business.
What was that correlation?
because the Don Toliver tickets were about 40.
Oh, I thought you were saying because of the Don Toliver ticket, because of the concert.
no,
I was like, what are
no.
you trying to say?
Anyway,
Yeah, let's move on to the pedestal, shall we?
No, I'm still talking about the arenas.
Oh, go ahead.
So the arenas were definitely one of those trainers. If you knew, you knew.
Yeah.
Because as much as they were out there like that, it was similar to like when the Christian Louboutins came out. It was if you knew, you knew. When everybody knew, that shit don't fuck up, man.
I don't think it was if you knew, you knew. It was just a price which wasn't really accessible to everyone.
Yeah.
What, free
I feel-
bills?
It was back then. Free bills. Come on, free bills was a lot of money.
I'm not gonna.
It was a lot of money.
When I bought that trainer, I felt like I had just spent like
Everything.
£10,000.
But at that time, it was obviously we're used to really expensive trainers now.
Yeah.
But back a day, that was the price.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, nowadays there's still very expensive trainers now, which you'll look at, be like, you'll shiver. Like, why the heck is
No,
this price?
Chanel's being a grand.
Exactly. You'll look at it and you'll shiver, be like, what the heck?
Yeah, but like that's because it's actually insanity.
Yeah, but when you deep it, back then, £600 for how much of Louboutins that we got?
yeah, about 6
600.
bills.
600.
Their
600,
price has been quite
That
consistent. They
that
haven't
was
really
crazy
changed.
pricing.
It
Yeah.
was.
But now it's one of those ones. Cause
Yeah, but that's because the new crazy pricing is the 1K Chanel.
do you know when I look at Chanel's? Okay, so the pair that I'm looking at the moment, the all black ones, are 1.8 resale.
1.8.
Yeah, man.
What are they trying to sell?
The
That's
ones that
two
you
shoes.
bought before.
No.
The black pair that everyone
I'll
was
show you.
wearing.
Is it the white and silver one in black?
Yeah.
Child,
1.8.
man.
And someone's selling, and brand new, someone's selling the white and silver pair for 1.5.
And they retail for a grand, 1.1
Yeah.
max.
So that's what I'm saying. The £1,000.
We don't need to see it,
The
buddy.
£1,000. I can look. I could do it.
No, I can't.
I could do it. I'll just do this. Look, I'll just do this.
I can't. I'm sorry, man. I can't. My voice even cracked. I can't. 1K on Chanel.
Yeah.
No, sorry, it's just it's
Nah,
not
man.
it's not that thing as they
It's
say.
not.
I could do it. I could do it.
Should we?
Get me at the right time of the month. right time of the day.
Beginning.
Yeah, it has to be early in the morning.
As soon as pay land before the direct debits have come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that leaves me the whole month to figure out how I'm going to make that back.
Everything else, gotta figure it out.
Because you know my direct debits, they come out like 20 days later. So you giving me 20 days to think I can do it.
Let me move on, please.
I can do it.
Onto the pedestal today. Thank you, MBT. That will
Everyone's
be
eardrums
minimized.
done
Don't
out.
worry.
blood.
Every time, I figure out you're about to, I'm just gonna turn down your mic slowly.
Oh my goodness.
All right, guys. So, what
An
you're
icon.
seeing on the pedestal today is a reminder that we actually have not said on the podcast a big happy birthday to Mr. MBT.
Yes. Happy birthday, old man.
Happy birthday, happy
Do
birthday,
you know
happy
what?
birthday,
I have to
happy
firm,
birthday,
I have to
oh
firm
my,
that
oh
from
my.
now on. You know, I have to firm that. How can one of my boys say to me, "Oh shit"? So you're looking at 40?
Fuck.
Basically staring in the face.
You're looking at a punch. That's what you're looking at. When he said it,
Why
yeah,
I order.
when he said it to me, yeah, I was like, "Damn, you're right, innit?"
Yeah, you're an old nigga.
Yeah, man. 40s.
Do you know what's mad is that you guys are around the corner.
know
So
what
I'm
We're
still
there.
in my 20s. Anyway, let's move on. So, on the pedestal today, we have the Prada America's Cup, and this is in the white leather with the usual mesh upper. This is a classic, iconic,
Hey.
legendary pair. I'm so glad that it's back in season.
Yeah.
I have wanted this pair since I was about 14, 15 years old, and I never got a pair, and God willing, I will see my pair in my home shortly. Everybody say amen.
Amen.
Hey, man.
Thank you, but it's very hard because I'm a size 5. MBT, however, does not have that problem.
Nope.
And he has managed to get himself a pair. MBT, tell us more.
So this is my third pair of Pradas.
What?
Yeah,
In
man.
your lifetime.
Yeah.
Oh, you man have been enjoying. You've had some as well, innit, Toby?
Yeah, Toby's had like
Of course you
2.
have. The whole goddamn Terry family.
That's true.
Princess has the black ones as well.
What is going on, guys?
Let me just say, yeah.
No, the thing
Let
is, you
me
man were
just
up.
say, let me
You man
just
were up.
say.
You actually didn't grow up poor at all.
Let me just say.
No,
yeah.
we were just hardworking kids.
Yeah.
Oh, shush your mouth, man. You men are up.
I didn't
No,
eat for weeks.
No,
to get the shoes. For real.
Like
didn't eat
all the
for
Pradas, all the Pradas that me and Toby have, and even Princess, is because of work.
Yeah. We worked, didn't eat. I saw some fake shoes.
You man lived a good.
Real shoes. I saw some real shoes.
Yeah, 100%.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. FBI, drop down now.
Oh, did you say? Oh yeah, Zing.
We saw some shoes. Yeah, my
man.
guy.
What shoes? What fake shoes did you guys sell?
I got me
Air
some baby
Forces, baby names.
Fake Air
There's
Forces.
there's one specific Air Force, yeah, which I was actually very surprised that actually someone went for this one. But there's
The
one
Sigma
specific
ones.
one. No. You know the ones that's got like the little rainbow midsole and it's got like graffiti.
Oh
all
yeah,
over
the
it?
Yeah.
graffiti.
Someone went for that. I was like, yo, do you know this is an impossible shoe to get? But whatever.
Americano.
Whatever.
It
Do you
is
know?
well.
Do you know who got those shoes? I think he got them, or he said that he wanted to. Was Bashery? Bashery actually wanted those trainers.
That's a wild shoe to wear. I can't
Yeah,
lie.
it's
Not
difficult.
right.
Shout
But
out my
yes,
nigga Basher.
So Bicester used to help a lot of people back then. If you were able to make that pilgrimage down to Bicester, which was a 10-day trip,
Yeah, man.
you would have got a good mighty discount. on these
Bargain.
shoes.
How much? I remember Princess's
200, I
ones
think
were about
it
$2
was.
bills. Yeah.
Yeah, like
200.
2-3 bills.
200 back then.
You see how they're charging us $670 now
And you can't even get them in Bicester.
You can't get them in
Nah,
Vista
you
because they're
can't.
popular now,
Yeah,
innit?
so-
because they're in season.
Yeah, so
Hate
back
to
then,
see it.
yeah, it was a good time. I can't lie.
Mate, had the blue ones.
What type of blue? Navy?
Yeah,
I had grey suede.
yeah. Toby had those grey suede.
smoky grey suede.
Do you know there's actually a funny story that me and Emmanuel, I think it was either our second year of uni or third year of uni, we went to Bicester together.
Shout out,
we took
Emmanuel.
train. We took coach.
Damn.
We took coach to Bicester.
Yeah, they used to trek
And-
3 days and 3 nights
Big time.
on Megabus.
10,000
100%.
stops.
And you know the Pradas you bought?
Yeah.
They were sitting in the store half price.
Oh.
So like 100 and something. And me and Emmanuel, and they both had me and Emmanuel size. And me and Emmanuel looking at them and was like, should we buy them?
Or should we not eat in for the next month?
No, it's not even that. Like, should we buy them? But we were saying to ourselves, like, we didn't want to make the same mistake that we made, like just spending our money wildly.
Yeah.
But 100 and something pounds
Big
for a pair of
mistake.
Pradas.
Big-
Suede
big-
ones.
Big mistake.
We got
Big
back on
mistake.
it. We got back on the coach. And do you know how many times me and Emmanuel walked back and forth? Like, we left the store, then
Yeah.
went back. walked back out of Bicester, then walked back. Then we said, okay,
anyone that's not aware of what they're talking about, these were the days before you had to sign up outside the store and then
man.
Oh, that's some BS.
2 days later before you could
That's
go into the
BS.
shop. Yeah, back then you could just walk in and get what you need and be gone.
I can't lie. As it's getting colder, I'm just thinking about those Bottega boots. Do you remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
So those of you that don't follow me on Instagram, it's Kesi 2_. There were a pair of Bottega Veneta boots. They were not ankle. They were knee-high boots.
Yeah, knee-high.
And they were the perfect boot. Hey! They were the perfect boot for winter. It did not zip up on this fat calf.
Yeah, man.
This fat calf of mine.
But honestly, really thinking about it, because you was thinking of so many ways to get that boot to fit, it was not the right boot.
I called a cobbler.
On the spot.
In the store, I was like, "How much can you stretch
like
the
1
calf of a boot?"
centimetre,
He was
like
like, "Yeah, 2 centimeters max." So that's not going to work. I need at least an inch, and that's how that ended.
20 centimeters.
Yeah,
What
please. But yes,
Back to the Pradas. The Prada is another one of those iconic trainers. Like, I'm not gonna lie, whoever the designer was that created the American Carps,
yeah, they were away.
oh mate, he came in and said, yeah, this is going to last
Here's
forever.
the question though. This new, because this is a new silhouette of them. This or the OG?
This one.
This one, I think, is more streamlined. It just
Yeah.
looks better. I think it will age better.
The skinny laces on the OGs.
Not the sexiest. Yeah. They maybe it's because I know that this one exists, but
Yeah.
when I look at that one, I'm like, ooh, it's
Yeah.
old.
And then you got the
Not
agate
good.
thing here.
Yeah. Not good. Not good. Don't like it.
But-
this is gorgeous.
Yeah, no. But the new rubber ones,
There's a new
Forget
rubber one.
about it.
yeah, there's a rubber pair. Like, this is all rubber. It's not nice, man.
You were getting ready to buy it,
No, I
though.
wasn't.
No,
I wanted
no.
the silver ones, which I will get.
Okay, guys, and with that brings us to the end of Tables Trainers.
Nice tables. All right. So, guys, every single week we come with the latest news about music, fashion, sneakers, and what's popping in the culture.
Yes, sir.
So, the first thing on the list is Jonathan Majors is heading for trial.
Taking a trial.
Yes,
Big
he
time.
is heading for trial. Yep, there's no way of him escaping this.
No, it's a long day, man.
They've caught him again. So there is more news of more accounts stating that this guy has been an abusive man.
So, okay, hold on. There are two things here.
Abusive.
So, basically, Jonathan Majors tried to get his case dismissed.
Yeah.
And the judge said,
Hell no.
take it to trial.
For
So
real.
he's going to trial. That one is like 30, and that's that. But another thing that has also resurfaced is that there have been claims in both New York and London that or accusations from other people that have worked with him that his on-set behavior has been abusive and violent. So on top of whatever he's dealing with his ex-girlfriend, he's got that to deal
This
with
has
as well.
regional cases.
Yeah. He's all over. Yeah.
This is basically racketeering globally.
Literally pimping all over the world.
mercy.
So not great on that
Not
front.
good for him. So, yeah, from a Marvel perspective, Kang is now going to be Ka.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk about. So you've watched Loki now, I'm sure.
Is it finished?
No, the next episode's tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Chill out, Nick. So let's quickly move on to Loki. So Loki, the previous episode, at the time that you guys will be listening to this, we are talking about season 2, episode 4
Of Loki.
and of Loki. Thank you. And this is where, spoiler alert. Hello, I've said it. Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
if you don't like it, you got to fast forward.
Implosion.
All right, here we go. So this is when everything's fucked.
Yeah,
basically.
man. Everything's finished, my
It's
sister.
fucked. So now the question that that people have been asking is this the point where there's now going to be a whole complete reset to the MCU?
What do you mean?
So
As in they start from the beginning
Yeah.
again.
yeah.
Well, this is the issue.
So then that kind of deals with the Kang issue because he's gone.
I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Kang's on.
Okay.
I think he's done something which has manipulated the timeline. Because you remember, he determines the outcomes, right?
Yeah.
So I think he's manipulated the timeline to think that everything is all over. And then he's going to come back up. And then it's just going to be like, yo, niggas, I'm still
So
Kang. I'm still
basically,
doing my thing.
this was a
illusion.
last resort.
I think it was an illusion. I don't think it was real. And plus, it might be on another timeline that this has happened.
It might have been on another timeline, but
But
where Miss Minutes and Renslayer have kind of been dipping in between timelines, and they managed to find Kang's variant and kill him off. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
What were you gonna say?
But also remember, they are looking at the timelines. So they're not in. They're not. They're out of the timelines. They're not in the timelines.
Yeah, that's true.
TVA.
So that's fucked.
So the TVA
That doesn't work.
The TVA
But
has
it's still-
exploded,
but
and
it
the
could be-
timelines have exploded.
It could be an illusion of the TVA. This is why it's
It's
such
so-
a
yeah,
mess.
the multiverses.
It could be an illusion of the TVA. But I can't say for sure that is the TVA.
So do you think this was Kang's last episode? Yes or no?
No.
Probably, yeah. Because of what's going on right now, they need to find a way to kill him off. And also, the way he turned into spaghetti when he went into that place, I'm
Lord.
not gonna lie, I was like, oh my goodness.
So that's what I was thinking. So wasn't there? You remember in Doctor Strange when he was falling through the different multiverses or the universes? There was one universe where he turned to string.
No, but this one, he's dead.
But this is the thing. So there was one universe where he got ripped apart. He turned to string. So I thought maybe they're alluding to that verse, and maybe that's where they are.
Fair.
Where the people are just turning into string. I don't know.
That nigga did.
I don't know. I can't say for sure.
Yeah. Also,
That-
just on Marvel, because I know it's not here, but I just wanted to quickly talk about it. Can you believe that that Blade? They tried to make the actor whose name I can't remember.
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah. You know who I'm talking about, though, right?
Snipes.
No,
That guy.
The guy that I like.
Yeah.
Skinny guy. Mahari, what's
Yeah,
it called?
yeah.
And he's
Yeah,
the way he
yeah,
dresses is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce his name, but him, they recasted him 4 times, and they tried to make him like the 4th lead in Blade, and that Blade was not going to be about Blade, and they were going to make him like a supporting character in the own film.
They're gonna make Blade a supporting character.
Yeah, in Blade.
How do you do that?
What the heck? Need to take him off, man.
No, I love him so much.
I like the newer one. The newer one, I like his what's it called?
Who's your favorite Spider-Man?
The newer one.
The new one.
I don't know. Toby Maguire's got a special place in my heart.
Sorry.
But if I took nostalgia aside, it would actually be between the second and the third. It's
The
Tom,
second
man.
and
It's
the third.
It's Tom.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, yeah, it is, man. He's doing a great job.
No,
He's doing a great job.
Tobey Maguire, he's too old. He's too old to be Spider-Man.
No, I
So
feel,
do
I feel
Spider-Man.
like they might do was it X-Men? You know X-Men when they went back in time and they showed what it was like in the origins
Yeah.
or the beginning of X-Men.
Yeah.
They might do something like that where it's like the beginning of Spider-Man. This is what Spider-Man was like. They might make them look younger.
But
You know AI could do that stuff.
But they are supposed to be the leads of the new Avengers.
And X-Men
So-
and thingy weren't operating.
But
the
there,
same.
but there were times when they fused.
not
To those who are just listening, Michael was just tapping against his 2 fingers. I don't know why it sounded like that. I'm sorry, pause. I don't know. I don't like
That's
it.
what I'm thinking. There's got to be something.
I'm just not
there.
buying it, but it's a pause.
Yeah,
Denied.
there was a time where Marvel and what's it called?
We ain't talking about that. We're talking about
What
your
do you mean
tapping.
DC? Spider-Man is Marvel and X-Men is Marvel.
That's what I'm saying.
Shut up.
To who? Yourself. Shut up. Or is X-Men Marvel? Did I just cap there?
X-Men's Marvel.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
X-Men's Marvel. Why am I questioning this? X-Men's
Yeah.
Marvel.
There were times when Spider-Man and X-Men. Yeah, there's comics.
All
in it.
right. Let's move on, if that's all right with you. But yes, well done, Michael. You have been vindicated.
Yes. Anyway, next thing on the list is Sister Act 3 will be coming soon. Now, we've already spoken about this briefly in our internal conversations, and we're asking, is this really even needed? Do we really need another Sister Act? Is Sister Act even... Whoopi Goldberg is alive, but does it make sense for us to still do this at this time?
Boy.
These reruns
Does it
and
make
remakes
sense?
and
Because all I
rewatch-
can see this happening being like, respectfully, like the new Fresh Prince shows.
the Bel Air one.
but that Bel Air is good.
Bel Air was all right because they did well to not make it feel like it was a direct remake of thingy. Like there were definitely things that were taken, familiarity, but like enough of a difference.
100%.
But Sister Act 3 is literally the third one. It's still Whoopi Goldberg as Sister Mary Clarence. Like, I ain't trying to hear that shit. Respectfully, though.
She's probably smoking pot.
It's gonna be like a proper musical kind of thing. It's just gonna be like, it's gonna be too show business.
Yeah, Coco Jones is gonna be like the lead actress saying, "I don't want to sing that track, Mary Clarence."
And it's just gonna be awkward.
Do me a favor, yeah, man. That's all right.
Disney Channel back in 2006.
It's okay, man. It's actually okay.
All right. Next thing on the list is Kylie Jenner has a new brand. And the brand is KHY.
You think that's pronounced Kai?
Yeah,
probably. Probably. But isn't there Kai Collective? So would it make sense to call it Kai?
Who's Kai Collective? Oh, Kai Collective for Sayo. It's okay, man. She's not checking.
Man.
No, come on. No, come on. Come
on, dog.
Hey.
Isn't she sending Selfridges?
Hey. Kai Collective is obviously doing amazing things.
Doing great things.
Yeah, so she's on her radar. Yes.
There is. Oh, come on, man! Don't make me sound like a hater.
Did her sister not wear Kai Collective?
No hater.
I swear. No,
it wasn't Kai Collective.
It was Kylie, and you're thinking of Farai London.
Okay. Yeah.
So what? He can mistake Farai London and Kai Collective, but I can't say that Kai Collective is on Kylie's radar.
Shush your mouth. You're still trying to save yourself.
No.
She's not looking at her.
Real talk. You said she ain't even on her radar. Yeah. He just got a name wrong.
No. Okay, no. Let me clarify, because you man know I'm not a hater, yeah?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I have to be clear, dog. There's no disrespect to either parties. Obviously, the Kai Collective are doing great things. They've gone worldwide. I don't want to shit on them by any means. But Kylie Jenner is on a different level of celebrity status, and there is a real possibility that she does not know who the Kai Collective is. Come on, let's keep it a buck.
Fair.
Please.
I ain't gonna say fair. I don't think that's correct.
Well, that's completely fair.
Actually, no. Do you know what? No. Do you know what?
Correct,
actually, no. I agree with Toby.
Fine.
Because the way social media is, people know you. It's just that they don't want to acknowledge.
Come on, she had G Fresh's song on the music video before TikTok and anything was a thing.
G Fresh.
Yes.
Who are we talking about?
Kylie herself.
Jenner.
Yes.
Yeah. Look, I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
It's like, come on.
Come on.
And one thing I will say,
they have access to the internet. They are the internet.
Of
Americans love the UK.
Americans love the UK. Americans have access to the internet. Yes. I agree. Yeah. But it is not a far-fetched thing to say that Kylie Jenner does not know who the Kai Collective is. That's not far-fetched at all. And do you know what? Speaking on the internet, I actually think that because we are part of a small echo chamber amongst ourselves, we follow people similar to us and similar people and so and so and so. I feel like when we look at the Kai Collective, it may look bigger to us because everyone that we know in our echo chamber knows Kai Collective. But when you step outside, you might go Birmingham, there will be at least, if you ask 10 people, there will be 5 people that don't know who Kai Collective is. It's just because we're black and we're from London.
Is it sold in Selfridges? Is Kai Collective sold in Selfridges?
I don't know, is it?
I don't think so.
If it's only because I know that Kylie Jenner's worn stuff from Hanifa, yeah, it's definitely a real possibility that she does not know who that person is.
You go
I don't give a fuck.
Taya.
The fact.
She go sit there, continue explaining to the
Ain't
early
no way, yeah.
But yeah, and this, that,
yeah, and that's fair. But
okay.
Yeah. Anyway, Kylie.
Alright.
Well, Kesi. Anyway, next thing on the list is Skims. Skims is now releasing a men's underwear line. It is also being endorsed by the NBA, and also, yes,
I don't know what that was.
And also, Skims now has a nipple bra.
Right, 2 things at a time. One thing at a time.
A lot of stuff. What was the first one?
It's the
Kim
men's,
is now the underwear sponsor for
the
Skims. Is the underwear sponsor for NBA.
But there was something before that.
No, but they've also created a men's underwear line. So the underwear line created, and also they've now created. Now they are endorsed by the NBA for their underwear for men.
So they made Spanx for men.
But not Spanx,
not just
but
Spanx, you got
boxers, pants, vests.
Yeah.
all of them type of things.
Sarongs,
Do you know what? Would I buy a pair? I might.
menfongs.
Mate, it's not a new thing.
not saying it
Rihanna.
is.
No. I'm saying Rihanna did it with the Fenty line, with the Savage
men.
and Fenty line. Yeah, she had a men's section as
Didn't
well.
hear about it.
Don't remember.
Yeah, because Savage and Fenty, I don't know who marketed that brand, honest to God, but yeah, so it's sick, and I know it will do well because Skims for women is genuinely.
Cool.
I don't want to rep it too much, man, but they're
No,
doing a good job,
I'm,
man.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. What Kim did with
she
Skims,
did it. She did a good
it
thing.
is such a basic brand,
Yeah.
but such a great brand.
I
Yeah.
think that's the biggest thing about it is how basic it is.
Yeah.
It's like it's something that is like the simplest of ideas. Is like, and you know that every woman would want something like from that brand, at least one thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's really done it. But for men, I just don't know.
Mate, all I'm gonna say, for those that are looking for some good underwear,
How do you know it's good though? That's the thing.
because I see what the women wear, and what the women wear is good quality.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got to understand that the needs of men compared to women is different. I feel
I
like
want good boxers.
Skims, that a lot of things that women go to from Skims is the shapewear.
Yeah.
How many-
Well, no,
I feel
no.
like, okay. Most
That's
of the
why I
top,
didn't
Not
go there.
anymore.
wait. Most of the tops that women be getting from Skims is
Attila.
like it's the shapewear
It's
stuff,
not.
right?
No, it's not shapewear. It's just the normal t-shirts.
It's the
You
Skims
don't
top,
get
but
it?
is it-
Yeah.
doesn't that curve the body like that's supposed
It's
to
not
curve the
shape.
body?
It's not shapewear. It's definitely not
the
shapewear.
Skims top's not shapewear.
No,
Toby.
it's
The
not.
curvature of the body is not
Toby,
shapewear.
Stop.
It be
While
curving
you-
the body. What
That's why I didn't go there, because that's not what it's all about.
What do you mean?
Look, majority of Skims is not shape. Not like before. When they first started out, it was mainly about the control pants and like all of that stuff.
I ain't talking about the control pants. I'm talking about the tops
I know, and the
Control
tops aren't
pants still
shapewear.
and the lily tards. You tards.
The leotard,
Leotard,
aka the
leotard.
leotard.
Yeah.
The leotard is just a bodysuit. It's just a top.
Hey.
There are shapewear pieces,
Hey.
but the ones you're talking about and thinking about, like the ones that Princess have, they're not shapewear.
I ain't talking about that.
So what are you talking about?
Wait, oh yeah, please go to the top, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
So what I want to say is that it is good quality clothing
Yes.
that really fits all shapes of women.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hopefully she can gift us some stuff and we can test them out.
Like I'm 100%. Like I'm not trying to find underwear that's gonna shape my ass
Underwear.
right.
Underwear.
I just need underwear that is good quality, it lasts long, and yeah, man. If I want a bust a load batch, you see the Skims. Next thing on the list, Fredo got arrested.
Can you imagine seeing a guy in a Nike Tech with a Skims just popping out like this?
Yeah, bend over and showing that skin.
Oh my god! The next person with the Supreme t-shirt is gonna have Skims on his box.
Yeah, you know when you man like to pose like this and you just see Skims on the waistline. Oh my days,
I'm
bro.
not gonna lie, that would be the day his fingers deactivated.
Hey, that
I'm not gonna
Skims
lie. That
is
would be
nice, you know.
crazy.
And they're looking at your waist.
Hey, where'd you get that Skims
Hey,
from?
that Skims is nice, you know. Hey, bend
Get
over. Ah, who's doing the bending? Ah!
Oh my
It's
god!
I need to bleep that out for my own sake.
Anyway, next thing on the list is Fredo was arrested in Dubai.
Toby, please make a note of the time of 52 minutes.
Sorry.
I need to amend that place.
Fredo was arrested in Dubai
Yeah, man. He's
for
gone,
concealing cannabis.
Man. He's gone.
What's
man.
everyone's problem?
Did you hear what Burna Boy said?
What's everyone's
That's the
problem?
question I was gonna ask.
What the heck?
No, so obviously it seems like a lot of us, no, not a lot of us, a lot of people are trying to not migrate, but go to Dubai and still feel like you can shove cannabis up your ass.
Brother. Ooh.
Now,
Those are drug addicts. Let me just put it point blank.
No.
You guys are drug addicts.
do you
For
know?
real?
I think it was you that showed it, or it was you that showed it.
What?
But Digger D, one of his friends was talking about, yeah, they were supposed to be flying to Dubai, innit? And his boy was talking about, when are we gonna are we gonna take the weed? And Digger D was like, boy,
mad.
we are not taking no weed. I am not trying to go to jail in Dubai.
The thing is, yeah, I think like Toby said, this is drug addiction.
Facts.
Any place that you know that drugs are against the rules, and not just like our UK is bad for you, because if you get stopped on the road and you're
bad for
smoking, yeah,
This is bad stuff.
it's bad, man. Seriously, guys, if you get stopped on the road in the UK smoking weed, they'll give you a caution. They won't arrest you. They won't do anything like that. Yeah, let's come on.
Yeah, they'll just tap your finger.
Yeah, when you're looking at years of jail time, yeah,
Mate, in actual
foreign
jail
country.
time.
in a foreign land, yeah, in a language with a place that the language is not, the main language is not English, yeah. You want to go there and you just have to smoke. You just have to get high,
Yo.
brother. When the fun stops, stop.
I'm telling
Honestly.
you right now, Freda's face here when they caught him, it was like that influencer that got caught in Peru with the cocaine.
I don't know how that got there.
What the fuck, my sister?
What the fuck?
Because
that cocaine.
when I even heard about Burna Boy shutting down 5Ms because he said that he couldn't smoke in Saudi Arabia, I don't
I thought
care.
it was Dubai.
Was it?
No,
I think it was Saudi,
it was
Saudi
Dubai.
Arabia. It was Dubai.
Yeah,
I'm
Dubai.
sorry, yeah. I don't want these keyboard warriors to come up here and be saying that, oh yeah, that just goes to show how much money he's got. Shat it, blood.
Nah.
Yeah. 5 mil is no small amount of
At
money.
all.
And
USD, you know.
like I will tell you right now, a year or two down the line, maybe if he sobers up, he'll look at himself and see, you're stupid.
Yeah.
That is pure addiction.
Yeah, 100%.
That is pure addiction.
5 mil. You're gonna pay me 5 mils to come to your country and just sing,
I'm
mate.
saying I'm shutting down because I can't
Mate,
smoke weed.
I can't because they won't let me smoke my boo. Ah!
No,
You got to be joking, man.
dog.
that
You
is-
can't take a break for 2 days. 2 days.
That's mad. That is and the
Yeah.
thing is, what's mad is that you could just go there. There are drug dealers everywhere.
No, but that's not.
You think I ain't gonna take that cash and do a little in the side?
That's not what we're trying to say.
Once again.
What the heck?
That's the point. Oh no, I'm actually gonna smack your mouth.
Do you know what's mad? Do you know what's mad? There are some rules that are meant to be broken.
Oh my god.
If you know the rules, you know what rules to break.
Listen,
So you
the
don't pack
the thoughts that Michael is sharing are in no way associated with
Yeah.
that of Happen Then Some or
Facts.
me as an individual.
Facts.
Okay, stop smoking in places where you're not allowed to
Yeah,
smoke.
don't smoke pot, but
Now it's pot.
Lord have mercy.
Okay, can we move on, please?
Yes, let's go.
If that's okay with you.
anyway, next thing on the list
Yeah.
is sneakers. So sneakers live.
Sneakers Live.
They presented the sneaker releases for 2024.
Yes, sir.
Now, what I like is that sneakers, especially this year, where they did the whole sneakers activation that they did, and then them also doing like previews of the trainers that are coming out in 2024, they're going down the right line.
Yeah.
They're really, really treading on the right path. And this is what we've really needed in the sneaker culture. Now, in regards to the trainers that they're releasing in 2024, that's a whole different ballgame now. Because I'm not going to lie, for me personally, para me,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like I'm buying any night trainers next year.
Oh, really?
I saw some fugly shit there, man. I can't lie.
I am not buying. If
I
that's
saw
what's
some
coming
fugly
out,
stuff, man.
look, they've already put me off Jordans, and now you want to put me off every other trainer?
That's mad. I didn't realize you felt
Shall
that
I tell you
way.
what frustrates me, yeah?
Go ahead.
I miss the days of like back then when you had like the different blogs and different threads and magazines that would
Yeah.
show you like actual shoes which are like, yo, okay, cool. Even though it's a collab, even though it's exclusive, it will be in that mag. You
Yeah.
know what I
Right,
mean? That's
right.
like that's what I'm looking for. Don't come and show me some GRs and say get excited. You guys are mad. Like what the heck?
Yeah, but also, yeah, I hear that.
How am I gonna get crazy over GRs?
But what they? But what's the
Oh,
alternative? A collaboration?
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see these
so
plant phone
the thing.
possess-
Okay, so this is the issue I'm having. This is the issue I'm having right now. Yeah,
Yeah,
is that like Toby said, a lot of these are going to be GR trainers. Yeah,
of course.
and the GR trainers don't even give me like, damn. Like back in the day, yeah, I could go. Obviously, this is me going back in my heyday.
Sorry, back in my
But
day.
like GRs are not even given as much anymore.
GR's not GRing.
I
Now-
don't know. Yeah, go on.
If I go to another brand,
Go ahead.
those GRs are popping.
New Balance, of course.
New Balance, Asics, all these people right there. I'm not gonna lie, my underground youth them.
Do you know what? Yeah, I feel like something that we can't forget is that we have been wearing Nike since we were like 10 years old.
Give me some.
Yeah. So for some of us, that's 20 years of stuff. Yeah.
That's true.
Of you wearing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. How different can it really be? Because you've only just started wearing Asics and New Balances consistently. So if you wore New Balances for 20 years, you will get tired of the 990 V5s, V4s, V3s, 991, 992 that's coming out every time.
That's fair.
They're not going to give you something different. Do you know what I mean?
Well, let me tell you something right now, yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm already a quarter of the way there. So I'm still having fun.
Yeah, and I'm happy for you.
Right, let's take a look
However,
at this collection.
when we talk about GRs and whatever, whatever the case may be, you can't say, "Oh, there's not even a collaboration." Like, I'm not excited because when they gave us collaborations, they killed us with it.
Let's not put that one particular moment. I think the key thing is that I'm trying to say is that if you're gonna do a GR, bringing out the OG colorways and all that kind of stuff, we know that's standard. We know that's what's gonna come about. But it's like some of these silhouettes, some of these stuff, and I'm just like, yo, like, this is what you're doing. Imagine you're doing an IPO. This is your public offering.
Yeah.
This is the book that you would have had me to say, look, this is what we're doing. This is what we're about.
I'm surprised this is your okay. Let's go through the trainers. Let's go through the trainers.
Case is looking at the blue and black foamicides.
So they got different
Foam posits.
Shit.
They got different
Freakazoid, foamicides. Fucking hell, dog.
they've got different collections, right?
Smack it off.
So they've got
Rubbish.
the classic collection, the retro collection, the Air Max collection, ACG, and then they had the Nike SB collection as well.
All right.
So-
Out of all the trainers that you've said right now, because I can see from the screen.
So classic, yeah. Classic. These are the shoes that they had.
Okay. So we got the foam posits.
Yeah.
The
What's that?
cloggers.
Whatever
the
that is.
waffle? I think it's a waffle.
Whatever that is.
And a pair of
And then
dunks.
some dunks, yeah?
Yeah.
So out of these, obviously, Nike has to cater for everybody. I will never wear a pair of foam posits. I'm sorry. I'm not
the
dunking.
CDG ones, I'm there, bro.
I'm not dunking a ball or whatever the people them do on the
Look,
court.
I'll
okay?
say it again, yeah. Casey, you're sleeping on the CDGs.
That's fine. I like the blue and yellow pair. I'm not mad at it, but I'm never gonna buy it. Am I really? And I feel like I've seen that about 7 times.
You like this?
I'm not mad at it.
You like this?
I'm not mad at it at all.
Everybody, she likes this.
Do you know what?
What?
Sometimes
You can't shame me.
Okay, let's see those.
You can't shame me because that's what you said about the Sakai's. And look at you,
Look at
you're
those
buying them on resale.
Yeah.
Move, man.
Twos right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, shout at them. It's a little waffle. Ain't no thing.
These are times when I just have to question her style. It's fine.
All right, let's
Next
go to
one.
retro.
Oh, sorry, it's the LD 1000. That's my fault.
Yeah, let's remove.
All right, cool.
Keep
So
it.
for the retro collection, we got some Pegasuses, Pegasus 2K5, but the clog posits, I think they're cold. I think they're so
hell
cool.
no.
Do you know what?
I
For
think
women,
they're so
for women, I
cool.
think they'll look cold.
No, I think
For
they're
women,
really
they'll-
cool.
for women, they'll look
Remember,
cold.
I've said it. Mark it on the wall. Casey
No,
said that the
man.
clog posits are fire.
You guys are
Thank
trying
you.
to go back to.
I'm not gonna lie. With a weekday trouser, the long one,
Bro,
wear it.
they're so nice. You're sleeping on them.
It's such a clueless shoe. This is
No,
The Pegasus, I have no business with those, but the clog posits, and they've got them in 3 different colorways as well. That little fluorescent one.
It's
What?
given
Nope,
around
no,
the
no.
world,
This one.
around the world.
I would 100% buy that. I can't lie. I
Hell
would.
no.
I think they're really cool.
What, the
Hell
neon
to
ones?
no.
These ones.
Okay, cool.
How you gonna wear it? Combats.
Yes.
She could wear it anyway.
Yes.
No, see?
Combats.
She could.
Dark
This-
jeans.
this-
jeans.
this-
Just don't wear.
Rubbish.
Just don't wear shorts.
This is rubbish.
I could even wear it with that puff skirt that I have.
And let your
The
ankle
possibilities
come
are endless.
Let your
Now-
ankle
When you
come
man were
up.
wearing Birkenstocks, no one said anything.
I didn't wear Birkenstock. When did
NBT.
I wear Birkenstock?
So in the same way,
Don't
I
come for
didn't wear
me.
no Birkenstock.
I'm not coming for you. I'm just saying it will slap. Trust
Okay,
me.
so the next thing on the list is that pink one. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That pink one's got me bled.
Which one?
pink
This?
one?
Yeah, I can
Oh,
do that.
Ali G. Lord have mercy.
That's the Pegasus 2005.
Flipping heck, man.
Do you know what I am really happy about? I'm happy that they brought back the Air 180s, the Air Max 180s.
So
I'm
those.
happy to see them.
Yeah,
So let me
guess
tell you.
so.
Let me tell you a story about these trainers.
I
Yeah.
guess so.
So when these came out in JD Sports, I wanted them so bad.
Which one? The white one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the issue with me, and it's something I'm working on myself. At that point in time, I had this feeling that if I could not fit into a size 9 of that trainer,
Oh,
it did not make sense for me to wear.
oh.
So when I then realized that I had to get like a 10 in that shoe, I was like,
It's over.
oh boy, that shit ain't happening. But that shit was cold.
I feel like you need to go to therapy for your shoe
No,
sizes.
I'm fine now. I'm fine now. I think I worked through it. I think I worked through a large majority of the trauma. The biggest trauma is still walking through Stratford in some size 9s that nearly bust my foot.
Why wouldn't they? I'm also happy that they've brought the Air Max, the Sunders.
Thunder
Yeah,
Max,
I'm really, really happy about that.
That was the only one which I saw and I was like, these ain't that bad.
I'm excited.
It's crazy that Kesi thinks they're nice. Because when the CGs came out, she didn't like them.
I was also
I
a big
didn't like
hater
the
on
white. I
CGs.
didn't like the white pair, and I stand on it. I like the black pair. I've always liked the black pair. I was not going to pay that money.
I think for me, out of all the colorways in those in that trainer, I think for me it'll either be the pink or the neons.
I really like the pink and the neons too.
I
No,
like-
actually, no, I like the orange. Is that navy blue?
I like all of them. I can't lie, but specifically,
Yeah, that is a navy blue.
the pink.
That
and
looks
the
cold. Yeah, with the navy
Very
blue, that
nice.
looks cold.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
love those.
Interesting.
I like
So
that one, Nike.
it seems that we changed our voice, Toby.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, there are some really nice trainers here. I'm not mad at them
Not
at
in
all.
the ACG collection, though.
No, that's not my business.
Yeah, Trailblazers.
The ACG Rufus. Are you actually
These
joking?
look like
mate?
those lug shoes that were in that magazine that Uncle Larry used to have. What's that magazine?
I don't remember, man. That looks like those. You've got those.
What?
The ARG version of those.
Oh,
It's just giving. It's
yeah,
giving.
nah.
Hey now, you're announced now. You have to show up.
Oh, do you know what? Fair play to Nike. It
That's what I'm
seems like
saying. It's really not that bad.
They're really going back to the retro trainers.
Yep.
The one trainer that I'm happy that I can't see right now is the Shocks, man.
I would have been happy to see them.
Nah, man.
I would have been happy to see them for
Shock?
sure.
Do you know? You know the ones Dad had, the blue ones.
I'm happy to
That's basically
see them.
That's basically the Thunder.
No. The Shocks had a pointed front.
And it had a zip.
Yeah.
So it's basically the Thunder.
Man said it's
So-
good. Anyway, next thing on the list is Brent Fires has released a new album, Larger Than Life. Now, thoughts on the album. Now,
Have you guys listened to it?
I've listened to.
have not.
Yeah, we've listened to it, and honestly,
not.
the thing is, and I've said this on countless occasions. Yeah, with Brent Fires, I'm still waiting for him to make a song that's longer than 2 minutes 30. No
well,
song
sure.
is longer than 2 minutes 30. All of them are all snippets. And the thing is, this is what new R&B sounds like.
Maybe you should have run out of breath in the songs or something.
I don't think it is. I think when you talk about toxic stuff too much, it kind of
becomes,
gets in your
yeah.
mind and you need to pause.
Chill, big dog.
Pause for a second.
He was
Yeah.
getting to a place he didn't want to go to.
But what I will say is that I was shocked that he did a feature with Babyface Ray.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
My thoughts and feelings on this album is that, first of all, that Babyface. Anyway, I'll come back to that. This album, yeah, unfortunately, it hooked me. And the reason why I say unfortunate is because Brent Fires can't sing and he's been getting away with murder for so long because we are starved of R&B in this day and age. However, the music is too good, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, there were some songs on here that I really, really enjoyed. He used so the reason why he hooked me in, unfortunately, again, this is all unfortunate. The reason why he hooked me in, yeah, the samples. He knew what he was doing.
Right.
So what he did was he tapped into old school R&B. So like an example, Missy Elliott and Beyonce, Crazy Feelings. Yeah. And like that is a really, really beautiful R&B song. And he just used the sample and like put his spin on top. And then he did that again with the Babyface Ray song.
Don't look at me when you now say Babyface Ray. I don't agree with anything that you say.
Well, that's fine. I have my songs, my favorites that I will now tell you guys. My favorite song at the minute is "Belong to You" with Babyface Ray. However,
that song is cold.
it's so good. And then my second favorite song is "Outside All Night" with ASAP Rocky and
yeah, that's a
New York,
ASAP,
LA.
ASAP Rocky, or do you mean ASAP?
ASAP Rocky and New York, LA. I think that's how I pronounce
Well,
that
which-
person's name.
Which one's the one?
Outside
With
All Night.
Which one's the one with ASAP?
It's on this side.
That one's cold.
I didn't like Cruddy Murder. That's the guy's name.
That one's cold.
Yeah, so there are definitely a couple of songs here that I like. You know, I just want to say, yeah, again, I feel like this is a Casey's the hater episode, yeah. I think that Coco Jones has an amazing voice and I think she's absolutely stunning. But whenever I hear her on a song, I'm like, what are you doing here, bro? It's so, they did not fit here together.
Coco Jones can sing.
She's got an amazing voice. She's a really, really good singer.
She can make music.
And she's absolutely beautiful.
Stunning.
I don't want her looks to get in the way of what I'm saying here. She's really, really good at singing. She had no business being on the song with Brent Fires. I can't lie. It's Hillary from that's her.
From Bel Air.
Oh, she sings.
Yeah.
She's an amazing
Very
singer.
well too.
You know that song? Something about the way
No.
hands on my body. Made me feel. I think I did it right.
She's
there.
a really good
She's
singer.
a really good singer, but no business on the song.
Mad.
But yeah, I mean, it was alright. Out of 14 songs, I saved maybe about 4, so it can't be that good. But
That is a
14.
Hey.
That's a 3 out
Not
of
the
10
best.
album.
Not the best ratio, but the songs that I liked, I really did. So that's my thoughts. Thank you.
Okay. So, what we do as part of the music section is we recommend one song each.
Yes, sir.
Toby, don't look at the sky. You better fart about your song. Now, the song I want to, because it came back into my life,
Right.
and I want to recommend Blade Brown, Drug Dealer. Now, if you know me as a person, that song had me in a chokehold.
Yes.
That song's spiritual.
And did and does
There's-
and does.
There's certain songs that reach spiritual level, and that's the song that has reached that level.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Blade Brown
Yeah.
knew when he made that song, he was like,
I love you like a drug dealer.
boy.
My baby, my baby, what a real high.
Him?
My spiritual song is Blade Brown Intro. The best.
From the same EP.
Yes, from the same mixtape. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My one.
Oh, about that?
Oh, that was your song that you want.
No.
No, she just wanted me to continue about Drug Dealer. Drug Dealer, it was a great time for me.
My
man.
spiritual song from Blade Brown is actually a feature with G Fresh, and it's What You Mean.
Oh,
Okay.
what you mean? What you mean? Oh, yeah. That song, at that moment in time,
I thought I was a drug dealer.
oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Watching that, I thought I was. I did. I don't know
I'm
why.
not gonna lie. At that moment,
I
at that
thought I had a
moment in
Range
time-
Rover outside and
Yeah.
I had a trunk full of
Yeah.
drugs.
At that moment in
we were
time-
about to drop off the shipment.
Yeah.
In Dubai?
in Dubai.
I was gonna do whatever was necessary
Yo.
to make that bread.
I remember I saw that knitwear that G Fresh wore in that music video, and I went to go get it the same week, just so I
Yeah.
could epitomize that feeling of what you mean.
Yeah, he was definitely the first person I saw that wore the burgundy
Nike Blazers. Yeah, that came out in office. Yeah, distinct. It was amazing. Time.
Burgundy with what color tick?
I
Cream.
don't remember.
It was like the cream.
Because me and Emmanuel both had the burgundy
I had that
Blazers.
pair.
A lot of people did.
A lot of people did.
Yeah, but I was one of the first to have it.
Okay, you were
I can't
down.
lie.
Do you know what I'm
because
not
I
there?
worked at JD and it dropped in office. I was the first one to get
Kesi.
it on that day,
Kesi.
and I was very happy
Trust
to have
me.
it in my life.
I was.
Thank you. All right, so Toby, what's your song choice?
My song choice is
Why are we rocking the table like this,
I know,
guys?
man. You know when you need to put a card underneath the leg just for it to stabilize?
Okay.
my song is J.O. Back.
G.U.
By who?
J.O.
I just said it. G.O.
You're 22.
Yeah.
Oh, him.
Two has a handy.
He's brought another song. This guy can really sing.
Really?
He can really sing. No, like for real.
This guy
for
can
real.
really sing.
No, he can really sing. It's crazy. This specific song, yeah, I'm not going to say it's spiritual. I'll play it in the speakers, but there's certain moments in it where I'm like, yo, okay.
Okay.
Is he
fair.
Nigerian?
I believe so.
What made you?
But he's not
made you assume that?
Afrobeats artist, Nigerian. He's British.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's British.
No, because one, I thought he was an Afrobeats artist.
Okay.
And two, what I was also saying to myself is because of the lack of commitment from the artists that are out right now, and I'm speaking about the ones that are at the top, Burna Boy, Davido, Wizkid,
Yeah.
it's just opening the floodgates to all these artists that are going to be the next ones on top.
But I don't think it's a lack of commitment. I just think that they're
It's
at a
me just
different
taking
place
the
at
piss.
their
It's me
journey.
taking the
Oh,
piss.
okay, fair.
It's me taking this.
Okay, great. All right. Now, my song recommendation for this week is Brent Fires and Babyface Ray with Belong to You. I honestly, guys,
I got to listen to it now.
it's a great song. I belong. Such a good song. So good. And Babyface Ray's voice is fantastic. Very enjoyable.
Do you know, I was going to say Babyface Ray can't do no wrong, he can.
He can, and has, and does.
Yeah, I
yeah,
feel like
he can.
Babyface Ray. I've actually come to understand that Babyface Ray and Larry June is the age of the
Don't do
rappers that missed the beat.
No.
They don't like-
It's like a more talented Blueface
they
baby.
They don't like to ride the beat.
No,
What?
Larry June be riding the beat. but
On occasion.
on occasion,
On a large,
Sometimes you'll be on a song,
Yeah.
You know when you're in,
I'm tripping and dashing and moving and bibbity bibbity
so imagine,
bibbity
yeah,
bibbity
you're riding,
huh?
you're riding the beat.
Yeah.
And then you know when you can start seeing everyone like, yo, you're doing well.
Yeah,
Keep it
yeah.
going. And then you start to trip up. And it's like, oh. And then
You know when
gotta try and
you're
find
when you're
yourself
running, yeah, and you're falling forward.
again. Yeah, then you
but
gotta
have
pick
to
yourself
keep
back
on
up.
running.
Yeah. That's Larry June.
Sometimes
I would
he
never.
grazes
I would
me.
not allow you guys to bastardise this guy's.
I'm not saying that he's
I would-
bad.
no,
I'm
no.
just saying he's part of the new age. It's a new thing.
No,
to
no.
not
I
ride the beat.
don't think he's
You
part
can-
of that, but I
no.
think he has made that mistake a couple of times.
Yes.
That's fair.
We all make mistakes.
Yes, we do.
Well,
Shall we move
some
on?
more
Because
than
Michael's
others.
getting emotional.
I just want to add another one in there. Is Meek Mill and Rick Ross
Lyrical Easy.
Yeah.
I can never do that to
Oh,
myself.
Toby.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's
cold.
good.
I
It's
can
good.
never do that to myself.
No, you can. It's
I-
not. It's not Maybach Music 2. It's not Dream
No.
Chasers 2. Yeah. It's
This
good.
is
You will
on some
enjoy it.
different shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
is it on Jay-Z's kind of stuff?
No.
No, it's just
no.
it's
This
just
is-
not them from 2012. I promise. Because I like the song.
Based on the 2 songs that they've released already,
Yeah.
I'm hoping a joint album or EP comes out.
Yeah.
That would be cold.
I don't want that.
Oh, that's your own problem.
Can I throw in one more
that.
since we're throwing in one more?
Go
Just
on.
before you continue, I think we need that type of music back.
What?
That Rick Ross
2012
and Meek
Dream
Mill.
Chasers, maybe.
No, because it's not Dream Chasers because he's got the money now. He's
Oh,
not
is
chasing
it
shit.
called, is it
Yeah.
called Shaq and Kobe? Or
Shaq and
Lyrical-
Kobe's one is the first one.
It's called Lyrical Easy.
Lyrical Easy. Okay.
That song
With
is
a Z.
cold. It's cold.
Another song recommendation I'd just like to throw in there. It's a gospel song, but it's just really been speaking to me recently, and that's Marvin Sapp with "Best of Me." That actually might be top
No.
two.
I've heard some better ones.
You know, it speaks to who it speaks to.
Marvin Sapp be singing.
Oh my gosh!
He really be singing.
Singing off his little hiney, man.
Like, he really
Shout out Marvin.
He really be doing singing. I can't
Honest
lie.
to God.
We give him all the glory. Anyway,
And the praise, Jesus.
so we're gonna get onto the main topic right now.
Yes,
because it's time
please.
for us to really get into it. So as Kesi was saying, is that we were going to talk about dating.
Yes.
Marriages,
Yes.
relationships,
Yes.
all types of relationships. It's not just the heterosexual. We do it all. Now, so the case study we're going to be using
Oh my
on this
God.
episode is Lupita. Yeah?
Yes, I'm happy to chime in here. Thank you, MVT.
What happened?
Case study car. It's just the whole intro, really. Okay, so this topic, it came. Come on, guys, focus.
We're here.
We don't do it. We talk about it, man. Come on, man.
Oh,
All
is that
right,
what you
guys. Yes,
Pause.
look at him. Denied. Anyway, so the reason why this topic came to be is because we were talking about Lupita Nyong'o. And to those who don't know, Lupita recently separated publicly, might I add, from her partner of how donkey years, man. They've been together a long time. And they recently broke up quite publicly, and she talked about the reasons as to why she doesn't want to be with him anymore. And it just got us to thinking about the dynamics of dating as adults. Now, all of us here, we can just start by saying that we are all in a relationship.
Yep.
And this is all going to be kind of hypothetical and just based on like lessons that we've learned from being in previous relationships, but also based on how we are now as individuals. If we were to re-enter the dating world, what our outlook would look like.
Yeah.
That's fair.
If you're entering the dating world plus 27 and up,
Yeah.
what does the world look like for you? Because the lens is not the same lens that you was looking at.
It's not the same lens.
Nah, you're not looking at it through the same lens as you was 20, 21, 22.
Yeah.
Where the world was fresh.
And the meat was fresh too.
Yeah. Oh, pause.
Ew,
Anyway.
not for me.
So,
Play it.
goodness sake. Are you kidding? Anyway. So,
Period. Open your eyes,
first-
Toby. You know what's going on. You know the fuck going on.
the first question I want to ask. Okay? Come on. Get it together now.
Oh, it's
The
Toby.
first
question.
question.
We all grown up in here at the foot.
We are
Make
on
some noise.
And that's the thing. We don't have got the same thing.
Make some noise, y'all. What the fuck?
Pause.
Deny them.
Anyway, so the first, come on. The first question is, this is you, and I'm gonna set the scene.
No.
Yeah,
Who?
I'm gonna set the scene.
Who's you?
The four of us.
Us,
I'm gonna
man.
set the scene.
Okay.
So, You're 27, 28, 29, 30, 31.
I am.
You're now entering the dating scene. You've broke up with your partner that you've been with for about 7 to 8 years.
God forbid.
Yeah,
It's a
God
bit
forbid.
realistic. Let's chill on that.
Now-
Yo. Not too much now. 7, 8.
Okay. You've broken up with your partner that you've been with for
some
10,
time.
12 years.
Donkeys.
Yeah?
Donkeys.
Now,
But I'm 27, 28, 29.
yeah, you met them at how old?
This is high school.
17.
Yeah. Anyway, so you're now entering the dating scene.
Yeah.
The world is your oyster.
Okay.
The skies are blue.
What you think it is?
Yeah. What's one thing you would have accepted before, but you wouldn't accept now?
When I was younger, I thought that it was acceptable for your partner to cheat on you. I just thought that was the norm. You know, women, when we have these conversations,
Yeah.
especially with older women as well, who have been cheated on in their relationships or are from a particular culture where they encourage you to have like multiple wives, multiple relationships or whatever, yeah. There is this thing that people say, like, men will be men, boys will be boys. You know, men don't believe in monogamy. It's impossible for men to be monogamous. These are all the things that you hear when you're growing up and you're dating. And I was in a previous relationship where it was just an expectation that I had. I was like, well, I know he's going to do it, so let me just prepare myself type beat. So that's something that I would have accepted before, but I would not accept now.
But the thing is, yeah, what I would say is, and this is my own opinion based on what I see with my own two color eyes. Now, I do see a lot of women in this age bracket where they do kind of say that they know that their man is going to cheat.
But
regardless.
that's genuinely only because there has been a standard that has been created.
Oh yeah, of course.
For straight women, of course, that we're talking about. For straight women to accept the fact that men will do that, even though that's really, really like not.
Yeah, it's not nice.
Yeah, so that's mine.
That's crazy. I can't lie. I did not expect that.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a standard that people
Yeah,
accept.
That's a standard still.
It's a standard, yeah.
100%.
Standard.
100%.
So women just let the guy cheat back then.
It's not letting, but it's just like, you know,
I think
What's gonna happen? So whatever.
it's like the expectation of how mad you will be when it happens. Like, oh, because now, I mean, if you cheat, it's a big deal, right?
Yeah.
But in say a previous relationship that I was in, it was like, okay, so am I leaving, or are we just gonna fight about it quickly, or like do I just like not talk for a couple of days, or what? And it was everything but leaving. So yeah, that's definitely look, for the people that I've been around, that I've spoken to about these sort of things, 100% that's been the standard. Anyway, that's mine. What about you guys?
I think what I would not accept, and I think is accepting of myself, is never dropping my standards. I will never drop my standards
that's a good
for
one.
nobody. Nobody at all. Fuck off. I'm telling you. Yeah, no, I will not do it.
Yeah.
The standards I have are the standards I have. Compromise is compromise. That's fine.
Yeah, right.
But my standards are my standards. And if you're below the standard, kick rocks.
So mine was gonna be almost a rebuttal to that, was to actually not be too strict on my standards. Because ultimately it got to a point where it's like, when you're younger, you're like, oh, it depends on the person, because there were some guys that were just going out with anybody and everybody back then, like, so it's different. But I feel like for me, it was a situation where I was very, very particular in terms of like, I have this thought of the kind of person that I would want to be with.
Yeah.
If you don't meet that, then kick rocks.
Forget about it. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
The thing is, my standard isn't based on, yes, the person must look attractive.
Yeah.
But I think it's the standard of like how you go about life as yourself.
How you carry yourself.
How you carry yourself.
Your thoughts on certain situations.
That's really it. Like, if I see something that is so much of a red flag, like I remember back in the day, I would kind of just accept it and be like, okay, that's who you are.
Yeah.
I have to accept it. But he was ugly.
Yeah, no, it's true.
So
Yeah.
I don't like that.
So ultimately, does that mean that,
I can't hear you.
I said, ultimately, does that mean that you would be overly logical in a relationship? Because you know, sometimes when you start off in a relationship, it starts off as love.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this
Yeah.
person, or infatuation, whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it. And that ultimately means that you put the logical aside. Does that mean you're walking into a relationship purely logical before you even find the love? Infatuation.
I feel like it is it's a I think so we're looking at it from the perspective of you have gone through what you've gone through and you're now at an older stage now. And putting myself in a situation or putting someone that is like me in that situation, that if they had left their previous partner and is now looking for a new partner at that age, there's going to be a whole load of logic that comes before me trying to go with love. The reason why the risks are a lot harder, what I have to lose is a lot harder and a lot more. It's not like when I was younger where, okay, me losing, £100, £1,000 here and there, like I've got 10 years to catch up to get that money.
To sort your life out.
Yeah, now, me getting into a relationship and doing certain things just based off love, and I'm do or die.
Yeah.
I've got a life that I need to live. I've got dreams and aspirations. So that needs to come first. And whoever is going to come into my life needs to also align with that as well.
Yeah.
So that's how I'll look at it.
I think, I completely agree. I think it also comes down to the idea of whoever you would be trying to get into a relationship with is like, I don't need to be in a relationship. You get what I mean? The idea of you need to be in a relationship and like you have to be with someone, like what you waiting for. Like time's running, like what are you doing for your life? It's like, I guess at this age is a situation where it's like, back then it was like the thing to be in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, then you might be seen as cool, or oh my gosh, other people will see you as attractive because you're in a relationship. I think at this age it's like, bro, like for real, like priorities are different. It's not a situation where I'm gonna hold a relationship on my head. Not saying that I won't be putting 100% effort, but like you're at a different point in life now. So a relationship, I won't say a relationship is a byproduct or something that you can just have in your life, but it's not the thing where you're like, I need to have
this. If I don't have this, I'm finished.
Exactly. You get what I mean? It's like you find the right person and build a relationship with that person. So I completely agree with you.
So next thing on the list is, what would be a deal breaker for you? And I've already got mine straight away.
Go on.
If your finances are not in order.
Hold on. That's not the question.
Yeah, if it's a deal.
What's one thing that was a deal breaker before that you're now open to?
I mean, add that as a
so
question.
do you have your answer straight away?
No.
All right, I can go first if you don't have it.
Go on.
So one thing that was a deal breaker before that I would be open to now if I was dating at this age is dating someone with kids. That wasn't even a deal breaker for me before, to be fair. But
what the heck?
At what age?
I've dated someone with kids before.
At what age?
So I had no business dating that person.
At what age?
But no, at the age of 29, would I date
at
someone?
What age was that not a deal breaker for you before? It's why I know you're not listening.
Because what we need
answer the question.
What we need to also understand
at what
is that
age was that not a deal breaker before?
You was ready to become a stepmom
at 20 years old.
Yeah, but I wasn't trying to become a stepmom though.
So it was 20 years old.
I wasn't serious. I wasn't being serious. Okay.
That is
what would it be? Okay.
Something has not been answered.
So you was ready to become a stepmom
no,
at the age of 20?
I wasn't.
So what age?
Hey, Johnny.
Why is it so hard?
I'm your new mom.
I just don't have an understanding of what you're going through your head.
All right, let me start again.
At the age of 21.
Let me start again.
22.
Let me start again.
19.
All right, let me start again, yeah? I have never wanted to be in a relationship with someone that had kids when I was younger.
Child and rapper.
Thank you. That's what I've got.
All right, but you were entertaining
someone with kids.
At what age?
I was 20.
25.
I was about 21.
2021.
Yeah, around.
You were about 2021. That's the age.
I was about 2021.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
All right, come on, man. Ain't no thing. Anyway, look.
We ain't gonna skip past that. 2021 entertaining. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay, he's got kids.
Yeah, but
I'll look after the kids.
But that wasn't my business. Like, that was not my business because I was not. It was not. If I was seriously trying to get into a relationship with someone, they wouldn't have had kids when I was younger. So I stand by my original point, if that's all right with everyone. Okay, that it would have been a deal breaker before, but at the age of 29, yeah, if I met someone who was like 31, 32, and they've got kids.
Yeah, I hear it.
The issue is not now.
Everybody has kids.
The issue was what you entertaining back
I was not ever going to be in a relationship with someone that had kids before.
Fair.
So it still was a deal breaker.
But this is you looking at 2020 hindsight. Then you was
That's wild.
No. I would have never let it get that far.
So what? You was entertaining.
I was dating.
Anyway, for me,
Anybody else got any questions?
for me, what would be my
What was a deal breaker back then that you're open to now?
being with someone that has been divorced? Everybody's got to get some love at some point.
We all want the same thing.
We all want the same thing.
But
Not divorce, by the way.
Divorce?
No,
Yeah.
we're talking about love, by the way. We're not talking about divorce. We don't want no divorce.
We don't want divorce.
Someone that has been divorced, and it has to have been prior to them entering probably 30. Toby, looking at 35, 36, 37, yeah.
At 31.
Mummy, me.
Big mummy.
Yeah, mummy,
man.
me indeed.
You're taking the piss. Come on.
Toby.
At 31.
Toby, I'm 31 and she's 35, 36.
Do you know that 28 for you is Omode?
No, that's only 3 years difference.
Come on.
What do you mean? That's 3 years difference.
Come on.
Wait. Okay, 28. No, 28. What? 1 year below 29.
Come on, bruv. Come on, bruv.
What do you come
28,
on, bro?
27, yeah. For you, at 31.
And you're looking at me and looking at 35, 36.
I'll be real, yeah. I think the whole idea of like late 20-year-old girls, yeah, dating people above 35, pushing 40, or even 40-year-olds.
And you're looking at me.
It's wild.
It is wild.
It's wild.
Do you know what?
So that's what I'm saying. At
Late
31,
late 20s dating.
late 20s
Run that
dating
again.
like 35 upwards, maybe 40.
What? So as a 29-year-old, I can't date a 35-year-old.
No, 35-year-old, you're cool.
I think it's a bit different for
So
women.
I'm saying I'll probably say 40, but I still don't think it's a bit different for women.
29 or 40, I could do it.
Fuck, my sister.
Yeah,
I could do it, man. 40-year-olds.
I'm
40-years
just
are.
hearing shit.
That's an allergy.
I could do it, man. 40 is not that bad.
40 years old at 29.
Maybe to marry. Oh, it's a bit nuts.
So what the fuck?
Crazy, my sister.
No, okay, maybe like max 37. I could do 37.
What?
What's 37?
No. We need to also understand.
29.
For women, it's a bit different. It's
29,
a bit
37,
different.
that's 8 years.
It's a bit different.
I've got a job, you got a good job. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you think of your colleagues, yeah, some of your, it's different because I guess generally heterosexual relationships, the woman is younger, the guy is older, yeah. So I'm thinking about it from that perspective, yeah. But like, if you think about some of your colleagues that you've worked with that are like, you know, fairly attractive and they're like 36, what you can't date them.
No, because
Obviously, you don't want to be with someone older, but just imagine that you were a woman and there was a guy that was like moderately attractive. You guys work in a similar area, do similar
I hear it.
stuff.
That's what I'm saying. It's different for women.
You can do it, bro.
It's different for
It can be
women.
done.
But then if I look at someone in my organization and look at other women, 35, 36, no, my sister.
The thing is, I can't. For me, it's like I feel like there is a threshold that is acceptable.
What's the oldest you would date?
Oldest I would date now,
Yeah, as a 28-year-old.
as a 28-year-old, is 33, maybe.
Hey!
Toby.
Yeah.
33!
Yeah.
Toby.
I look, I hear it.
But the thing is, yeah, I feel like when people look at the age thing like that, yeah, they're looking at it from the point of view of, okay, cool, 33-year-old if they're looking at a 28-year-old and expect that person to be in a certain position, right? Ready for marriage, ready for all of that, that's on you. That ain't on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's on you. That ain't on me.
But
That's the only thing. So I feel like there is some nuance to this, but I feel like it just depends on where that person is at and what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like that's why I use the example of like meeting someone in the workplace. You guys are in a similar sense of time. As far as marriage, I can't speak to that, but like, you guys are doing similar things. You know what I mean? You're all in the same field.
Man, the oldest I'm looking at is 32, man. 32.
And I hear that. I do hear that. I could not
that.
even see you with someone that was like more than a couple of years
Nah,
older than you.
I can't.
He could never. He could never.
I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna be like,
shut up, Bleda. All right, let me ask another question.
why are we here?
What are 3 non-negotiables? You already said one in your last answer.
Yeah,
so
good,
money gotta be correct.
What does that mean? Does that mean
what do you say
financially
correct?
responsible? Or does that mean
Financially
rich?
responsible, knowing what a balance sheet is, knowing what standing orders are, knowing how to pay your direct debits on time, and knowing that there's such thing as savings. Yeah, we don't go paycheck to paycheck every single month. Now there might be times you might spend a bit over, but be careful, woman. I don't want to hear it all the time. That's one. The second one is that she cannot be what's that term that they use for women that are over that they're in touch with their masculine side?
I don't know. Just say masculine for now.
Yeah, like they're very like
It's too masculine.
no, it's not even masculine, because masculine is, you're talking about like
Are you talking about mannerisms? How they look? What?
no, more like attitude.
Okay.
And they're not like in touch with their emotions, because you know they say that women are more in touch with their emotions and guys are more like logical thinkers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like when a woman has taken more of a I don't want to say it in the wrong context.
Masculine
I'll just say masculine. Yeah.
versus quote unquote feminine.
I don't know, man, because you know how it is. Like,
I know,
it's
but
all,
that's
I don't want to say wrong.
Historically, that's what it is.
Yeah, I want a woman that is more in touch with her feminine side than her, because obviously we all have feminine and masculine sides to us, but I want her to be more in touch with her feminine side than masculine. So don't come and think that you can do to me. Nah, don't do that. I would rather you be very, very delicate, but at the same time you can tell me like, Michael, like chill, big dog. That's why I like. That was very hard to explain.
Okay.
Yeah, because you got to tread around. I think my non-negotiables now are.
Sorry, Toby. Was that 3?
No, that was 2. That's why I looked at him.
Oh, sorry. Was there one more?
There is one more, and I'm trying to think of that one more. So come back to me.
Right. I think mine is having or being with someone that doesn't have a drive to do anything. Like if you're the kind of person where
Couch potato.
Yeah, essentially, it's like that you don't want to do anything, or always moaning about this and always moaning about that, and it's like there's no solution to anything. It's just like, I don't want to do this, or I don't really know what I want to do with my career. I don't really want to do like. I'm not saying you have to have everything figured out.
Yeah,
I just want to see you pushing to do something and not waiting for someone else to do it for you.
Yeah.
That's one of them. I think finances. Yeah, you have to understand, at the very least, have an understanding of where you want to be financially at some point, working towards it and showing effort. I think effort's a big thing now. I think back then it was a situation where it was like no matter what position you are, no matter what you're doing, no one really cared about that. No one really looked at that, right? No one really cared about your effort that you put into it. Like back in uni days, you passed or you failed. We didn't care about that. But now it's at a stage where it's like every step has to be almost a step forward in some sort of way. And if you're the kind of person which is like, I'm just not motivated to do that, like I'm just happy where I am and I don't really want more for myself, it's like, well, how can there be one person in the relationship that wants more for themselves, but the other person doesn't? Like you're going to be dragging a person along. Doesn't make any sense. I'll say another non-negotiable for me is it's going to sound childish. growing.
No, do you know what? It's not
Growing.
childish.
If you don't know the right time to chuck on a dress or something, yeah, or you don't know the right time to, I don't know, like you can be casual and you're out here at I don't know, like a casual event, you're wearing heels. It's like, bro, like
Pick the right right clothes for the right event. Do you know what?
you've been through enough life to know what you need to do at these places. You know what I mean?
It's not.
And I'm not saying you have to be a super fashionista, like, but
Dressing appropriately.
yeah,
It's not childish. I think it's self-love. That's what it is.
yeah, but I feel like it is childish.
It's common courtesy,
But not
in my opinion, for the people.
For yourself or for the people that are around you.
The people around you that perceive you. It's common courtesy.
But we also need to understand that there's certain people that don't care about all of that, which
And
means
that's why you're not for me. Yeah,
that's
fair,
it.
fair.
I'm saying, man, non-negotiable.
Now, my last non-negotiable is that they must be genuinely nice and funny.
That's not okay. Fair.
Meaning that the way they speak and the way they actually speak to people is like it's respectful.
Yeah.
They're genuinely like a nice person.
Yeah.
And you can feel that in their aura.
Yeah.
And they're actually funny. Because if you can't make me laugh, we're gonna be looking at each other like, what the fuck, man?
What the fuck, my sister?
What a form, my sister.
That's it. So yeah.
I had them and I just lost them because I was just feeling so complimented. One of my 3 non-negotiables is that they absolutely cannot be a Tory, and I stand on that.
Oh, mad.
Yeah,
It's
Kesi.
absolutely, it's
one,
not. It's not on. There was a
when I
time
was a
where
Tory.
Michael was talking about like, oh yeah, but I hear it, and I had to keep asking him multiple times, like, are you sure? Because if that's what you're standing on, we've got to tuck.
I'm not
we
gonna
really
lie.
got to
there
talk
was a,
there.
There was a time when I was a
Stand on
Tory,
business.
and that was the time when the salary went up.
Happened.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what
Happened.
it is.
No.
Black working class
Yeah.
people got into a nice
got a
job
little money.
and they had that salary bracket, tax bracket bullshit, and they said suddenly
You got a little money.
I have to see what the boys in blue are saying over there.
The salary.
That's their own business.
That's
100%. That's stand
what
on
it was.
business.
That's stand on business.
It's just great. And now look at us standing on what? Standing on what?
No exports.
Ain't no fucking Brexit.
Just
busy. Ain't
mad
nothing.
imports. Just mad imports.
Nothing.
Look,
That was stand on business back then.
all I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
say,
bet.
that Tory life, I'm not gonna lie, it did what it did.
It's not for everybody.
And
It's
how
not
long
for
did it
everyone.
last?
No, because imagine if I went to IR 5.
Look, anyway, yes, please put that on mute.
If I
Man,
went,
lower
if
the
I-
brightness.
If I went down that IR 35 train, I'm not gonna lie, stand on business.
Anyway,
Stack.
that's definitely one of my non-negotiables. You can't be a Tory.
Hear it.
My second one, which kind of ties into it, but if I use that, then I don't have any others. And it's very important to me that the person that I'm with is not ignorant and they're not like a bigot. So that is, they're not like culturally insensitive,
Full of themselves.
racist, homophobic. I don't stand on those things, and I want to have a really brief but frank
Goodness sake.
conversation about these things, yeah, because as black people, especially if we've grown up in traditionally Nigerian or Caribbean households, we know that there is internalized homophobia. We know this, yeah. And if you're from a Christian background, according to the word in the law of the Lord, like homosexual relationships, queer relationships is out of the question, right?
Yep.
We all know that that's the word. My stance on things that relate to homophobia specifically, if we're just talking about homophobia, is that it is not in your business to stand in anybody's way about what they want to do with their
100%.
own life.
Yes.
So when we start talking about homophobia,
You draw the line.
that's where I draw the line. And I feel like genuinely, I'll even go as far to say anyone that is homophobic, generally, like, do you know what? I'm not even going
It
to say that
puts you
statement.
off.
It does not fly with me.
All right.
It just does not fly with me.
Okay.
So I feel like even if, because I hate having this conversation.
So
of like,
basically, when they have
do you
too much of
agree?
an opinion on
Don't
something,
you
when
agree?
it's like it doesn't involve.
It's not even, well, it's not so much of too much of an opinion, because I guess let's just leave it there.
Yeah.
We can leave it there. But my thing is homophobia, bigotry across the board, it just does not stand. So that's that. And on that, free Palestine. Now, my third and final non-negotiable was actually going to be that they have to be black. because I actually
Now.
I actually don't see myself dating somebody that
Outside
isn't
of your
black.
life. I think
I'm
that's a
sorry.
lie.
It's just how
I
I.
think
It's
that's
just how
a
I
lie.
feel.
I
It's
think
just how I
Kesi. I
feel.
think Kesi could date a white man.
I have dated people that weren't fully black before in my life. Yes. As far as marrying and like being with someone that isn't fully black,
Even if he does Al Qaeda.
what are you talking
Well,
about?
he dance.
The dance?
the guy that did that
Yeah.
thing. So,
What are you doing? You're making me sick.
Yeah, there you go.
He's down. He's down with your culture.
Oh Lord.
Oh, Lord.
I just feel like the easiest route is just being with somebody that is black. It's my type. It's what I enjoy. It's my preference. It's like I like it. Oh,
Yeah,
what? I
100%,
like.
yeah,
That's
right,
what I like. It's what I know. It's what I love.
right.
But if that's not going to be my non-negotiable, I will copy yours and say that it has to be someone that's just genuinely a kind person.
Yeah, I think that's a big one, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's very, very
I feel like
important.
you're too grown to not be kind.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
Yeah.
goodness! The way I just yawned on this this episode. Whoever saw me on that episode, this episode is gonna be like, damn,
Yeah.
dragon.
I think when in terms of tying into being kind, I feel like knowing how to talk to people.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
why
very
you, why you
important.
just out and out just
Why being-
disrespecting
yeah,
people
being
for
mean.
no reason? Like,
It ain't nothing to be kind, nigga. Just be kind.
especially when they're helping you out, it's like, why are you just
Yeah,
generally
and
rude?
also you
know
have
what
to
I mean?
watch how people speak to the help, hospitality,
sure.
waitresses,
For
all of
real,
that.
for
You
sure.
keep your eye on that. I don't like seeing people that have no manners. Why are you mean
Yeah,
for?
like-
So
I don't like that.
Even where I work here, like I make it a big thing. Even like the security guys,
Yeah,
every single day.
100%.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah,
Like
respect
have a
that
nice
one.
evening.
Kind.
And I see some people, that are obviously of the higher echelon, and I'm looking at them, and I'm just like, give me that bread, man.
It's not.
No,
even
it's not. Give me that bread. Anything.
No,
It's
give me
like-
that bread. Meaning, like, give me that. Fuck you, man. Like, why are you talking to someone like this? Like me,
Oh,
that would actually enjoy the bread, and I'll still
No,
be a
no,
nice
you see,
person.
you're going
That's what
far.
I'm
You've
saying
even
right
gone.
now.
You've even
Give
gone
me the
left.
bread. I'll
It's
be a
not
nice
about the
person.
bread.
Pay you
I'll
and
be
you
nice.
about because you're nice to other people.
And now all of a sudden, that
pissed
good
off.
morning, you were keeping it to yourself. Man, move, man.
Anyway,
Next question.
Next question is: if you started dating at this age, is marriage and having kids important to you?
Yes, I'm still young.
Now, for me, at this age, for me at this age, it's still calm. If I was in the dating scene at about 36, 37,
Yeah.
having kids is not happening.
It's not happening.
No,
By
no,
God's grace.
no. What I'm trying to say, 36, 37,
If you
it
were
would be my
if you were
choice.
single at 36 or 37,
It's
yeah.
my choice, and I wouldn't have kids at that time.
I would.
I would.
I the reason why I wouldn't is because for me, look, okay,
So you're saying in 5 years' time, from where you see yourself in 5 years' time, you
36,
couldn't see
37.
kids. You
What,
couldn't see kids in
starting
there.
to have kids?
Yeah.
Starting to have kids at that age?
Yeah.
I don't see.
At 36, 37, going to 40.
I have no issue with that.
So
I
the
can't
thing
leave
is,
the issue
so wait.
If anything-
So wait, listen.
Okay, I wanna hear your reason.
Okay. So the latter end of 30.
Yeah.
So let me start that again. Like 38, 39, 40.
Yeah.
Me having kids. The reason why I would be put off from having kids is
Go on, Toby.
No, you go. You go first.
I was gonna say, realistically, you're not gonna have kids for like another 2 or so years.
Yeah.
By which time you'll be 33.
yes.
If you decided to have your second kid at 36, what's? I
But
don't
no, but I
understand.
said I said starting having
Yeah,
kids.
but still.
Difference.
at 37, 38, 39.
But that's
I'll be very real with you, and even going back to what you're trying to say, I
Terrace.
even feel like that's wrong because
starting kids.
the way you're supposed to really look at your 30s here is the way that they say that it's supposed to work is that you're supposed to try everything in your 20s and you're supposed to start building on it in your 30s. By that point, 36, 37, 38, you should generally, I mean, God has a plan for everyone, but you should generally have been in a place where you're like, okay, cool. Career-wise, financially, I am making moves now. You know what I
But
mean?
that's what I'm saying. It depends on people's
Oh, yeah,
100%,
situations.
100%. But we're talking about ourselves, right?
Yeah.
So in terms of my expectations for myself, at that point, I should be in a position where I'm like financially, like I got this.
I'm
it's
good,
Cool.
yeah.
I'm good. So having kids at that age, financially, that wouldn't even be a burden or anything that's scary to me. Like, I should be able to look after them. In terms of being able to be fit in fitness levels and everything, 38, 40 is actually not that deep. Like, this is the thing. Like, people will look at it and be like, "Yo, you're ancient at that age." But really and truly, I always look back at photos and stuff like that of mum and dad, when they were 40, and they were actually very young.
Okay,
then. You know
so
what I mean?
what we're saying, because we need to go back to the actual case study, yeah, which is you're starting your relationship. You've just left a relationship right now at whatever age is your latter years. And you're looking for a new relationship, yeah. You haven't even you're not even talking about marriage.
Yeah.
You're not even talking about having kids, which means you're gonna have kids and get married and get and have kids at a later stage.
Not really. Well, I'm
looking at as a process.
You're looking at it based off your age now.
Yeah.
You got to look at it based off that age now. At the age of 38 and 40, if I see someone, I can get married to them in the next few months, if I'm honest. What else are you looking for? You've seen everything. If you've been dating people, if I'm honest, do you really need a year or 2 years to get to know that person?
Oh,
before you marry them?
100%.
So yeah, that's where I disagree.
Serious?
Yes.
Yeah.
At 40?
I feel like if I was a little bit older, maybe I don't need to date for nearly as long as I would date, like if I was in my 20s or my 30s. But I would still, I still don't feel like you can know everything about a person within a year. You physically
Mate.
can't.
The thing
you
is-
physically can't. That terrifies me so much. Like,
especially
the
at that
idea of-
age as well.
I
Yeah,
think the issue is that once you've got to know someone,
Yeah.
are you waiting to see something? Because ultimately, that's not what marriage is about.
So I guess it's two things, and maybe the age
Fair.
thing is important. Like, if I was in my 40s, I guess I'm everything that I'm gonna be in
Yeah.
terms of who I am as a person, my character, and things like that. So yeah, maybe then it's a little bit different.
I feel like-
I think I'm thinking of myself now.
Yeah, that's
and
what
if I
you
was,
can't.
if I was dating now, like I'm 29, and I was dating someone now. After a year, what we gotta keep on tucking.
So let me
tuck.
so let me ask this question. So at the age of 40, yeah, you met someone,
Yeah.
you will have kids then.
At the age of 40, yeah, I would push. What do I not have kids at all?
No, because obviously you've been in a relationship for so long.
I know, but at the age of 40, I don't have any
No
kids.
kids.
I would try. I really want to be a mum. I would try. I would try until I know it's not possible. For real, that doesn't bother me.
This
I don't see an issue.
this is just how
That's your preference.
This is my preference, and
Yeah.
this is why I'm saying, like, if I was starting out again, and I've just come out of a relationship for so long, I'm not trying to rush into all of that.
Yeah, I hear you on the rushing part, but anyway, me personally, I would.
For a man, having a kid at 40 is not as bad as respectfully, is not as bad as a woman having kids at 40.
I don't think one is worse than the other. Obviously, I think it's harder for the woman because she's
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, but I mean in terms of like physically possible.
yeah.
That's
on
what I
her
mean.
Body. Okay, but even aside from that, I just feel like if that's what you want at that time, that's what you want. It's my expectations would change because naturally, as you grow older, it gets harder and harder to have kids. But aside from that, no, I'm going for it.
So the other one is marriage.
Yeah.
At the latter age, would you still be?
What is the latter age?
So we're looking at, obviously there's a lot of latter ages.
Exactly.
Late 30s.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah. So we're talking about late 30s going into your 40s.
Did that thing just move?
Yeah,
so
and the
is
one
that
behind
one.
you.
Wait, is it on us?
I don't even know.
Yo,
man.
that's scary. I can't lie. What the heck?
Anyway,
Go on. What
so
is it?
basically we're talking about like 38, 39, 40. You're
Because it
pushing
was
that
looking
way.
at us all this time, by the way. I'm so sorry. It
Really?
was looking at us all this time. It just turned away.
Anyway.
Oh, crap. That scared me. I don't know why it
Toby,
scared
stand up,
I don't know why it
Goodness
scared
sake.
me.
So basically,
know why.
37, 38,
Oh my
39,
gosh.
40. Yeah. Would you still look to get married?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I would.
And I could do it on the whim. I could do it at that point.
I can see
It's not
that.
something. The thing is, I feel like you should really get to an age where you're just like, yo, like, what am I really thinking about? Obviously, I'm not saying to be dumb and walk into situations, right, and just be doing crazy stuff because
Yeah.
at that point you should be a lot wiser. But that's the whole point. You should be a lot wiser. You should be able to discern like what a person really is like and what they could be like and understand what you can accept and what you can live with and what you can grow with. You've been in a relationship, obviously. You come out of a relationship, you've seen the crap, and you come out of that relationship for a specific reason.
Yeah.
So you're not going to go back to a person that has those qualities at that point.
Yeah, well,
I'm
people
sorry.
are liars,
You
man.
can't be 40 and be saying, oh yeah, I made a mistake of going back out with a person that cheats, even though you saw every single thing that person had in this new person and you still accepted it. I'm sorry, that's your own beef. It's your own beef. I know people can lie, but really and truly, you will know the things where people, what people are doing.
Not necessarily,
You'll
but
question some shit.
I understand your point on a general basis, but I think we're reducing it too much.
You think?
Yeah, 100%.
All right. So, next question. If you was looking to get married,
Yeah.
what would your timescales be?
Can I just say, can we just not ask that next question that I'm seeing after the timescale one, please? Are we doing that?
That should have been earlier on in the episode.
Oh, all right. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, to answer that question, if you were looking to get married, what would your timescales be? How old am I at this point? Because I thought we were doing it from right now, but I
right,
guess
so
we're talking about later on.
Yeah, I was talking about it from later on, because obviously the case study was based on you getting married or having kids at a later stage in your life. Because right now, if we're talking about our lives right now, it's a bit different.
Well, all the previous questions, we've been answering it from the perspective of right now. As in, if we had newly entered the dating scene right now as adults as our current age. So that's what I've been basing it on.
Okay.
But I can answer both because I understand why the marriage thing need to be a little bit older. If you were looking to get married, what my timescales be? If I met someone now at the age of 29, I would want to be with them. I would want to date them for about 2 years before we got engaged, and then we'd be engaged for about a year and change maybe, and then we'd get married.
So
you'll be about 3 years.
3 years.
32 and a half.
33. Yeah.
33.
Yeah, it's not a concern for me at all. I don't mind how old I am when I get married, because ultimately at the end of the day, as far as like pregnancies go and when they become geriatric, you're talking like latter end of 30s. Bro, if I have to wait an extra year to make sure I'm with the right person, I will wait that extra year, because I feel like with what we were saying before about if you're 40, you know yourself. You'd like to hope that the person that you're marrying, who's your age mate, also knows himself. Yeah. But at the age of 29, who I was last year is not who I am this year. 100%. And who I'll be next year, I know is not going to be the same person who's who I am now. So I'm very open to the idea of like meeting someone and also having that expectation that there are still some things that I need to know about the way that you move, about the way that you act in certain scenarios. Like I'm thinking back to like, for example, when me and you started dating, yeah? And it's like, granted, we were a lot younger, but there were just certain environments, certain scenarios that you just don't get placed in, and that I would have liked to see how you would have maneuvered in those things for me to gauge, okay, is this the right person for me, or whatever. Me personally, anyway, I kind of feel like that time, to me, I would rather wait 2 years now so that the rest of our life is fine, rather than
rush it and then
find out, so that's how you act when we get into an argument, or that's how you act when we start going XYZ. That's always been my thing.
I think my one is not a time scale. I think it's more of having seen them in certain situations.
Because
I feel like this is the issue. Like at this age, and this is something that I would have done when I was younger. It's like, it's got to be a certain age. It's got to be a certain time. I've got to give it 5 years before I can say to a person, be like, I would want to marry you and this and that. And I'm just like, I'm now at a point where I've grown to understand that it's not the time. You can't put a time on something, because really and truly, God can bring you with someone and you can see everything you need to see in 6 months.
3 6 months.
It's more the experience, isn't it?
Exactly. Like ultimately, I feel like marriage is something where it is a risk, 100%, because there's no guarantees in terms of everyone can talk the talk and be saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to be a provider, I'm going to do this. But God has a plan for everyone, and you have no idea what you're going to be faced up with later on down the line. So the only thing you can base it on is what you have seen, and then the rest you just give it to God. Ultimately, your deal breakers, which you have, which obviously you can't move on. You've got certain scenarios that you might want to see them. If you're a family orientated person, you might want to see them around your family, right? You might want to see them in certain arguments. You want to see how they handle money. You want to see if they're tight fisted or if they're happy to spend money. You want to see if they're nice to other people, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And really and truly, I can't put a time scale on that. If it happens in a year, perfect. If it happens in 3 years, that's
perfect.
obviously
Yeah.
perfect
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
But I think time scales is different now. It's not time based. It's based on seeing things.
Yeah.
No, I agree with what both of you said. I didn't even have an answer to that, to be honest. Because timescales doesn't really work. Because, like you said, you can be with someone for so long and you might not see what you're supposed to see.
Yeah.
You might see someone in a year and it might be everything that you needed for that confirmation. So, yeah, I think as you get older, it's not about the timescales like you both said. It's about the attributes and the experience that person has and what they show you.
I think from a guy's perspective, like a lot of guys will look into settling down with a woman, and be thinking of mainly from a guy's perspective is finances. That's the biggest thing on a guy's mind, right? And obviously that is something which you may be able to put into time scales. You may be able to say that, okay, cool, I would want to have a certain amount of money or be in a certain position before I get married, right? But ultimately, I feel like it's now got to a point where it's like, that's all good and well, but the woman's going to be looking at you and be like, but we can get a year now based on that plan, and you might not even get to that point. So what, you're going to keep on pushing the barrier back and back and back. And I'm not saying that it's not a wise thing to do. I think it's more just a thing where when you're trying to marry a person, your time scale and that person's time scales are going to be different. There's got to be a middle ground. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you both got to be in a situation where you're both like-minded and you're both pushing to a certain goal. And basing that off 5 years, it's like it's not always gonna work out. You get what I mean?
Do you know what I think? And this is my personal opinion, when guys say that they are trying to have X amount of money before blah blah blah, I think it's an insecurity.
For sure.
I don't know if it's an insecurity, but I definitely feel like it's no cop out.
No, the reason why I say it's an insecurity is because yes, we all need some sort of financial stability.
Yeah.
But it's coming from, I feel like, the way a lot of guys have been brought up, where you need to be the breadwinner and all this type of stuff.
Yeah.
That kind of validates you and makes you feel like, or kind of validates you to be like, okay, cool, I'm ready to get married.
Yeah.
Because you can have that money there by now, but you don't have the qualities to be a married person. You know what I mean? Like,
100%.
okay, you stacked all this money, but you've completely forgotten how to love a woman,
How to show emotion,
how to
all
show
that type of
emotion,
stuff.
how
Yeah.
to actually think about. Have you even thought about? Oh yeah, what are you going to be like when you have kids? You know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. It's like,
it's for me. I think it's insecurity.
Fair.
but yeah,
I think it's insecurity.
Fair.
I think the last two questions we don't really need to answer those, to be honest.
I don't think Kesi wants to discuss this.
We were never going to answer that question. We were never.
It should have been at the start, man.
I
think it's an interesting question though. At the start,
I think it's good.
Look, feel free to have the discussion. I don't mind.
Are you gonna discuss? There
Yeah, sure.
you go.
Yeah.
all right. So the question is,
This has been episode.
do you want to do the last question?
She doesn't want to do
No,
this
read it
question.
out. It's fine.
Okay.
I
So
can
the
manage.
last question is: at this age, does body count still matter? And I think we all know what the answer is at the end of the day.
Kesi is shivering the high tops.
For me,
Yeah, go ahead.
for me personally, at this age, body count doesn't matter like that, but it just goes based off what I'm also hearing on my CRB checks. Because if I'm hearing, I'm not gonna lie, if I'm hearing that it's been a wild ride for you over the past 20 to 30 years.
Cow growing all over the place.
Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be very hard for me to handle that one.
My question is, yeah, because this one was a hard one for me
them. It's not that anymore.
And then we're both in the same place and both.
It's
kiki.
not that. It's not that. It's not that. And why do you feel comfortable to come and talk to me after you've been with her?
The thing is, yeah,
Come on, man, you're disgusting.
Put it this way, yeah. You know, friendship groups where everyone is like very close. Lord have mercy. You know, friendship groups where everyone is lad. Everyone is quite close.
Yeah, man, and they just be overlapping incestuous.
Yeah, incestuous.
That sounds like an orgy.
Well, there's quite a few friendships that are like that.
We for that.
But I'm just saying, like, in those situations at this age, is that a problem?
Yes,
Like,
it is. It
you
is
dating someone else that someone else had dated before.
Yeah.
It depends on how seriously they were dating and how close I am to this friend. If this person is like my dog, then I'm not going there.
What
if
if
this person is a mutual friend or someone who I follow on Instagram and we're cool and I kiki when I see you outside, I don't even know what you man are doing. That's
What
not
if they
my
were
business.
previously engaged to that person?
How close am I? How close? Because
matter.
I promise
Doesn't
you,
matter.
if you're not like in my immediate circle of friends, yeah, that's like the people that I would say are like my bridesmaids type level. Sorry,
Okay, so
the market is small.
let's
That can't be a filter. I must clear the filters.
let's girl math it up, because you know girls be going on nights out and they might meet a friend of a friend and be
Yeah.
like, oh yeah,
That's not my
friend
business.
now. And they were engaged to another man, and
It's not my business.
You'll be alright with that.
100%.
Routed.
Damn.
That's not my business.
That's
Friend of
cold.
a friend. You're not my pal.
Wow,
Come out of here, man.
that's cold.
Friend of a
Women
friend.
are
So
very
I'm out.
cultured.
Yeah,
I'm out with Nicole. Yeah, I'm out with Nicole.
Shout out Nicole.
And Nicole introduces me to someone who I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never seen before, but because she's Nicole's friend, she's my friend. And that person breaks up with their fiance. And that's not free meat. That's free meat, dad.
Do you know?
Off
do
I
you-
go
do you know
to
what's
the
mad?
butchers.
Do you know what's mad?
Fuck.
Do you know what's mad?
What?
Do you know what's so mad?
Yo.
Is that when women end up finding themselves in a situation and then
they
you be
do
like,
this.
wait, how
No.
did how did I get here?
No, I can't
did I
lie.
get here?
I can't lie. Friend of a friend,
Yo.
it can go. Because the market is slim. You guys have heard the reports. It's not looking good out there. The
weather
forecast is poor.
I'm not. No, do you know what?
Crazy.
Storms are brewing.
No, the weather report is very bad.
Bleak.
But I think right now the atmosphere, the humidity of what's going on.
Nah, man. Friend
it's
of a
lot
friend.
worse
Friend of a friend
for
can
a
run.
woman.
I feel like from a guy's perspective, yeah, I struggle to be able to
Nah, fam.
to date someone that one of my boys has been with, especially when I know that person too. Like,
Of course.
when I say I know that person, I mean I know the kind of person that they are.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, like,
I
You and yeah.
I remember. Look,
That dirty dog.
it's
what
not-
are you like now? It sounds like, because you were there. Like, are you sure you're still
Are you good?
a sane or sanctified person?
Oh, Lord.
Because it's like I try my best not to put on that blinder of, oh yeah, they were with so and so person, but my gosh, like it's not an easy thing to overcome, and I feel like that's something which a lot of people will see as childish, maybe.
Nah, to a certain degree. Sorry, I've got the shivers. I'm kind of cold.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I'm still
Yeah,
trying to
no, it's not.
understand.
It's not.
possible.
It's not childish.
Possible.
Nah, for
But if
me-
I could gone,
Nah,
because I was gonna go back.
that shit can't run, bro.
If I could go back to the body count question,
Yeah, man.
shiver me timbers. I think that body counts are only. I think the reason why it just irks me so much is because really it's only really only about women. Because when we talk about men and their body count, yeah, and a guy will say that they've had sex with 50 people, which is a lot of people. Sorry, if you're in your 20s, if you're in your 20s and you decided to sleep with 50 people, objectively or subjectively speaking, because it's my opinion, I just think that's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people.
Really nice.
And so when a man says that they've had sex with about 50 people, girls might go, wow, but that will never
Be an issue.
that will never be an issue. Yeah, that will never be a non-negotiable. When we talk about body counts, it's solely about women and about and if we're talking from a straight relationship perspective, it is men protecting their ego and making sure that the person that they've been with, that no one else can tap them on the shoulder and say that girl from around the way. That's
No, for
really
real.
what it is. Yeah.
That's a big
Okay.
thing, though.
And,
No.
and
So you
that's
wait.
a big
a big thing.
Hold on. That's a big thing. That's fair if that's a big thing to you, yeah. And obviously, really and truly, it's never ever going to, unless that number is again like unless it's been a wild ride,
Yeah.
yeah. Realistically, that it's just not going to happen unless you go searching for the information.
Fair.
I.e. CRP check.
Or the person just disrespectful so-and-so.
Or the person that person was having sex with came to report or whatever. Otherwise, you have no reason to know, to find out. So to me, I feel like anybody that asks someone what their body count is, I think is very invasive.
Yeah.
And I don't want to hear that. Respectfully.
No, for sure. I don't think that's a conversation that should really be popping up.
You should not. Yeah, you should not even be asking me that.
I feel like from a guy's perspective, having a reaction to another guy coming up to you and basically saying something along those lines, if I'm honest, your reaction, fair enough. Like, there's two ways it can go. You can get very heated and very, very annoyed by it and actually react.
This is if a guy comes to you and says, "You slept with your girl."
And the thing is, yes, it's very disrespectful. But I feel like at this point, it's like, cool story. Like, why are you bringing me this information? If anything, it shows more. It's very disrespectful. 100%. I completely agree with it. But your reaction to that at this age, is like you're really doing war in a club,
bro. Like, come on, this is sneaky, bro.
Like,
I'm sorry, this is sneaky.
But it's very disrespectful.
I know, but the thing
like,
is,
you will get punched in the face.
That's the thing. But that's the
fair.
thing. I feel like as you grow up here, it's like you got to understand. Like, yes, this is very disrespectful, but the reaction to that goes to show that you, if I'm honest, cannot hold your emotions. You've done
you can't hold your emotions.
You don't want a club, I know a guy's come to say something like that, but like for real, at this point, we're fighting at 40 years old.
I think
because a guy want to tap me on my shoulder and say, "Yo, I
hear that.
I clap cheeks."
Yeah,
no, but the thing is, though, I think if anyone came to you and said anything that's out of pocket about your girl, you would want to react. Yeah, is the camera bothering you?
I felt it just moved again.
Yeah,
okay.
It's watching.
Yeah, I feel like if anyone was to say anything that was out of pocket about your girl, you would feel the same way, yeah? So I'm not even going to focus too much on like how someone would react if they heard the XYZ. But I personally feel like questions, if it's actually still being asked in this day and age, I think the body count question should be abolished. For good.
So
statutory.
Kesi for Prime Minister 2024.
And that's the first thing on my list, okay? Of bills to pass.
Anyway, so I think that's it for the episode.
Yeah, man. Let's bring this to a close. I hope you guys have enjoyed our relationship talks.
Yep.
And yeah, I think it begins and ends there for us. That was nice. Now, that brings us to the end of today's episode. In terms of where you can find us on YouTube by searching Hype and Then Some. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok by searching Hype and Then Some. Yeah. And you can listen to us on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and that's it. All by searching Hype and Then Some. I hope you're subscribed and you've been following us and you've tapped the bell and you're notified and all that good stuff.
And you sign up to the mailing list.
Yes, please. That was the next thing on my list. So we are coming out with some Hype and Then Some hoodies. We are so excited. If you were here over the last, it was beginning
2
of
years.
Yes, so beginning of 2022, we dropped the Don't Believe the Hype hoodie, the limited edition. We will not be bringing out that hoodie again. Okay, guys, that's not gonna happen.
Sorry.
We are coming out with a brand new drop. Tobi said, "Are you sure about that?" That might have to get bleeped out. You never know which way this goes. But yeah, we will be coming out with a new hoodie, which we're really, really excited to share with you guys. More info on that soon. Sign up to the mailing list. The link is in our bio. And look out for more updates. MBT, do we have any other business?
Guys, this is episode 139. We're Hype and Then Some. We're going to come out with some cool hoodies in a bit.
Yes, sir.
But guys, have a lovely evening or morning, and we'll speak to you guys later.
Peace.